open mouth like smile, and everyone's like, "Are we running?"
Yeah, it's on.
Oh wow. Okay.
I realized that
So that's how it'll appear in subscriptions.
yeah.
And if I click on it, we'll see ourselves talking to ourselves.
Well, just make sure your sound is off.
My sound is off.
Good.
But look, see?
Can you take that link?
There's a bit of delay.
Yeah,
it's
for
about a 5-second delay.
So don't watch it, but can you take that link and post it on the HeroClix page and send it to Nathan and Good Games Berwood just in their message. Hello everybody. There's 2 people watching. It's probably
Woo!
us.
Yeah. Well, oh no, I'm probably one of them.
Yeah. I need to figure out a way to watch the chat. So I'm doing that here. Let me turn the sound off just to be sure. Got it. Ah, here we go. Can I pop out the chat? Perfect. Somebody, if there's anybody watching, I mean I can see 2 people watching, can you type something? Testing.
Are you feeling funky?
I am. Yeah, so we should just give it a little bit of time.
Yeah. I'm just messaging.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Nathan.
I did.
Oh, okay. No, it's Good Games Berwood that you want to send it to their chat.
For both.
Yeah, I think that Nathan's paying attention to the thing. Oh, we got a like. We're gonna get started pretty soon. We'll get started pretty soon.
Are we at 4 now? We're at 4 people.
4 people.
4.
Fancy. I'll move over here a little bit. Hope the sound is okay. Somebody type something in the thing. Tell me if the sound is okay.
Yeah. Can you hear what we're saying coherently? If you want to tell us to lower the music because Dave has terrible choice, that's fine.
I'm just trying to do something less offensive.
Less offensive than synthwave.
Yeah. What's wrong with this? Yeah. Thank you.
What happened?
I think it sounds okay. Sound is fine. Thank you, Ben. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, thank you, folks. Oh.
Won't be too long. You gotta,
I gotta switch to live.
That's it. I also don't have it on live.
Yeah, let's put on live.
It's probably better. Excellente.
Yay! Thank you for everyone there. We're now at 5 people. Wow, this is actually happening.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Amazing. So before we dive pretty deep, we're going to give it a bit of time just to make sure that everybody's tuned in and paying attention. Thank you to Good Games for Good Games Berwood and Good Games Hurstville, who's running an event today, for having the stream on. And we're really happy to be raising money to help people get to New South Wales, because we know it's not super easy.
Yeah. So remember, while you're buying all the cool things today, this is mainly so we can get awesome folk outside of New South Wales to come to New South Wales for the HeroClix Nationals at Good Games Hurstville, which is August 25 and 26.
Yeah, and full disclosure, it's 50% is going to that cause. So 50% needs to go back to recoup the costs of the items themselves, and then 50% will go directly to the players. So we will split it up evenly based on the number of people that come. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And our target amount for today is $200,000.
That would be good. Then we can buy a couple
if we can do that.
Hotel rooms for a week or so, and then
at the Hilton, man.
Yeah, correct.
5 seasons, like swanky hotel action. If we can get that many things sold, so that's the goal, fam.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of really cool things to give away. I put up the list a while ago. Hopefully, some of you had a chance to see it. If not, doesn't matter. You'll be able to. There's Chris talking to himself.
I'm just checking. I'm getting involved because I might.
If you push those 3 little dots, you can pop out the chat and just have the chat.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I did here.
There's a little ninja on the screen when you pop it out. It says nothing to see here. You popped out. That's cute. Sorry, I know you guys can't see it. It's adorable.
Yeah.
All right.
So we have a lot of really cool things, and a couple things for participation in the day as well. So overall, the day's going to go pretty hardcore. We're just going to move from item to item, but the rules, which I'm going to reiterate a couple times through the day, just to make sure that we get everybody who joins in the stream across the board. But basically, Chris is monitoring the chat for most of the day.
I can see everything.
I've also got it here because there's going to be, I believe, there's going to be a couple items that he wants to bid on himself, which means that I'll take over the chat at that point. So that there's no collusion of any kind. But basically, from the time when Chris posts that we're going to start the bidding, it's going to be just time stamped. And whoever gets the last bid until we close off the bidding, which will be Chris again saying that the bidding's closed for the item, whoever's the last person on there with the highest bid, obviously, is going to be the winner of the item.
So the only bids we're considering are between my comment saying bidding is open starting here and the one saying bidding is now closed. So any that
Correct.
are in chronologically that bit are the ones that we're taking into account.
Yeah, obviously with the nature of the internet, we'll do our best to be as fair as possible, but that is probably the fairest way that we can do it, so as not to ruffle anybody's feathers. And I suppose if there's any kind of disputes, we'll tackle it as it goes, but I don't think there should be. It should be pretty straightforward. Watch the chat, because that's where the bids are going. Once you have won an item, we will get you to email us so that we have your email, and we'll be in talks with you to either get the item sent to you, talk about the payment method, etc., etc. Most of it's going to be done through PayPal, but there are going to be other methods as well, which we'll talk about in the emails. I think it's super important to note that we are obviously hoping that people will understand that this is for fundraising. So obviously, we started the prices at kind of a roundabout Troll and Toad price.
So there's nothing below $500.
Basically nothing, but yeah. No, so they're all it's pretty average priced, but obviously give as much as you can, because the more money we raise, the better for everybody. So, yeah, I agree.
I think it'll all be good.
Super fair indeed.
Super fair. Thank you very much.
So I reckon that we could probably get started.
Before we do, to add our email address is underthedial@gmail.com.
I'm going to write it in here a couple times.
Dave's putting it in the chat. We're going to say it many times through the day. When this video goes up, we'll try and put, if people want to come back and watch later to remind themselves what they got, we'll put the link in the description and on screen and all that kind of stuff.
That's it. We'll have it a couple times on the thing. Yeah. Hopefully I can edit the video a little bit afterwards. I have no idea how this works. This is my first YouTube live, so,
Yeah, but the main thing is under the dial at gmail.com. No spaces, no underscore, just under the dial, one word, @gmail.com.
Yeah, and we will talk about payments and obviously shipping if you need it. The best thing, though, which we're hoping, is that people will come and pick it up from the Nationals, which will be free shipping for everybody at that point. So, hello, welcome to the stream, Tazi.
Hey, Tazi.
So we'll probably get started.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Where are we going? Starter kits? Should we?
I think we might maybe start with some single figures.
Oh yeah, let's start with
a bit of OP action, maybe.
I'm gonna dig into the box here.
All right, here we go.
All right, first item off the bat. Let's go something nice and simple. I believe we've got 2 of these. Let me find the other one just to be sure. So 2.
Everyone's noting that Zia's walking around there like.
Oh yeah, watch out for my cat. That's Zia.
Be glad you're not in the room with her. She is a monstrous psycho. She
scratches.
Yeah. She almost got me this morning.
So let's find this card.
Can you fire this up for me?
Oh yeah, sorry. Hello. Do you like the winky face? Okay, here it is. So first item on the bid. We're obviously starting a little tasty here. Let's find this. Where are we?
So down here. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. It's Green Lantern 42
from Elseworlds.
From the Elseworlds. Oh no, is it backwards?
Oh wow, it is.
Damn it! Yeah. I'm gonna do this instead.
Yeah, let's go with the figures. So this is Green Lantern 42. It's a super rare from the Elseworlds set.
Can it focus? It doesn't really focus very well.
We'll hold it steady. Can people see that is in fact a Green Lantern with a shepherd's crook?
It's Green Lantern 42.
It's green and it's a lantern?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So let's just a quick, talk about this piece. I thought that this was going to be more meta than it was.
Still potential though.
Yeah, it's got a lot of cool bits in it. So hopefully look up the item. Our starting bid is $8, and we have 2 of them. So we've got 2 chances to win this bad boy or bad girl.
So
depends on how you're going. So Chris is going to start the bid. We've got $8, and don't worry if we have to skip over items. I won't be too upset. We'll always come back to it. So there you go, $8.
Right. Spinning is up.
Good times. Yeah,
Right.
I thought it was going to be more of a meta piece than it was, but I feel like, how does this work again? How does this work? Like $10. Thank you. Very nice.
Nice.
Zers A, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, XLRS.
XLRS, that's James.
Yeah, that is James. Hey, James.
Jamay. Excellent. Thank you for tuning in.
Excellent. All right, bid for Green Lantern is at $10.
$10 at the moment. $10.
$10 for Green Lantern.
Let me have a quick read of this power here. So, when another friendly character is KO'd, place a resurrection marker in a square they last occupied. Give Green Lantern a free action when she is adjacent to a resurrection marker. You may choose the name of a friendly character with a point value of 10 or more that's been KO'd and hasn't yet been chosen. Replace the resurrection marker with a KO'd friendly character with that name and give the Green Lantern an action token, if possible. Turn the KO'd character to any click it could have been on this game. At the beginning of your turn, remove that character from the game, but don't score it. So it basically gives you a body
to bring back
for an action token, right? It seems pretty good. It
not
seems
bad at all.
not too bad. And I feel like the wording on it's quite tricky. That you only have to give this an action token if possible.
So if it's already got 2...
It still happens, right? And it doesn't matter. So it's not even really action reliant.
And I believe she has willpower as well to help with
yes,
pushing.
correct.
She is going to have a couple of tokens on. So.
She legitimately only has those 2 abilities.
Yeah.
It's phasing teleport and willpower.
And for 45 points, solid support piece.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Solid business.
Anybody else in for the Green Lantern?
Green Lantern, $10.
$10 at the moment for the Green Lantern number 42.
Remember, we have 2 of them too, so if someone decides after James wins this one they want to get a crack at one,
yeah, we can always come back
to
the item.
Cool. Yeah.
So how's your nationals teams coming along?
Yeah, I've got mine ready to go.
You ready to roll?
Oh yeah. I'm not telling you.
You want to share it? No.
Not even a little bit. No. Because this is literally the audience I'm probably
playing against. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I'm actually considering a team which is nothing but the suited gangsters from the new Batman animated series. Set 5 points.
What's the named guy that's the same model that he leads?
Oh,
I can't remember his name.
Is it Daggett?
Yeah, Daggett.
Roland
Daggett.
Yeah.
I think that's the one. Yeah.
30-point dude.
Him and then just henchmen.
Well, those suit guys, they're 5 points. You roll at the start to determine what they're on.
Yeah.
They're like the Kraglin Ravager guys, the Guardians of the Galaxy set.
Yeah.
And they come out with they're sold. They're 5 points. Each one of those is a point filler. It's an ID card.
I suppose.
It's just amazing.
Do you know that we forgot to mention one really important part about today?
What did we forget?
Probably the most important thing. Now watch the bids just roll in, because we forgot to mention that every winning bid today.
Oh yeah.
We're good at this.
So good at this.
We're good at this. You'll get your choice of one of.
You can't show those.
I can't really show. They'll be reversed. I'm still gonna show them. But you get your choice of one of the Pogs that was some of the OP kit stuff. So it's Ape the Flash and Ape Superman. Or Serpent Spider-Man, Serpent Punisher, or Serpent Moon Knight, Serpent Daredevil, or Ape Green Lantern, or Ape Man, the Ape Batman. So every winning item gets to take one of their choice. We have plenty to give, so.
Yeah. So when you win the item, make sure you put down
your choice. In the email, which one you would like.
Yeah.
I agree, Tazi. Holy crap.
Holy crap. Yeah, sorry, we should have
led with that.
Alright, so I think we might.
Okay, so I think, probably have to close this one off. But so we'll give this couple more seconds here. At the moment, the winning bid is XLRS8 for $10 for the Green Lantern 42.
XLRS8, are you about to win Green Lantern? Probably.
It seems
quite likely.
Yeah, quite likely.
Rest of y'all all about to miss out.
Alright, that's it. Let's close it up.
Alright, bidding is closed.
Thank you,
Green
James.
Lantern, thank you.
Thank you so much. So Green Lantern 42 to James. Now, I probably need a separate place to put this. I'll put
Yeah.
it down.
We should probably get them to send us which pog they want so that we know we've got enough while we're going.
Yeah,
Send
there'll
an
be.
email.
I'm sure there'll be plenty. Send it in an
Okay.
email. Or James, you can
Or
tell
James,
us now.
Would you like to tell us which pog
XLRS.
you would like?
Which pog would you like?
So Spidey or Moon Knight or Punisher and what's the other one?
It's Serpent and Punisher. That's Spider-Man.
Serpent, Spider-Man and Punisher.
8 Flash, 8 Superman.
And then 8 Batman and 8 Green Lantern.
Moon Knight, Daredevil.
Right. So when you get a chance, James, just put down. Oh, here we go. He wants the Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Cool. So I'll put down Moon Knight. It is a pretty sexy. Moon
Perfecto.
Knight. Right.
Perfecto.
Excellent. Cool. We're off to a good start.
Off to a great start.
Next figure.
All
Put
right.
my hand in the box. What do we have? We have Gallius Z.
Gallius Z.
Green Lantern Gallius Z. He is a big forehead on a stick with 3 legs.
Obviously, there's some pieces in here that are, classics, or, from days gone. War of Light, they're all double-sided.
All
Tarzi.
pogs are double-sided,
So the
yes.
ones I said there, so
Yeah.
8 Batman and 8 Green Lantern are on the one pog.
Yeah, so the one James just got is Serpent Moon Knight, and the flip side is Serpent Daredevil.
Again, the other one is Serpent Spider-Man and Serpent Punisher on the other side, and then Ape the Flash and Ape Superman on the other one. So 2 Marvel, 2 DC ones, all double-sided, all amazing.
Yeah. Alright, so
Gallius Z.
Gallius Z bidding is starting at $10. It's the Green Lantern one.
The Green Lantern one.
$10.
$10 dues.
He really is an angry bastard. Look at him.
Yeah, I got freaked out by that third leg for a long time, but
yeah, it's a bit like
yeah.
it's in an unfortunate position.
I never played the Green Lanterns, but War of Light was the set that I started in, and I was playing Red Lanterns, the best Lanterns, I think.
With you had Zilius Zox, I think of that.
Yes, that's
kind,
it.
didn't you?
Zilius
For the
Zox.
Red Lanterns.
He's my giant head guy.
Yeah. Bit less gruesome looking.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. He's just wrinkled. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about this guy that really makes him look just like a flat ball. Do you remember that? What was that cartoon? Where there were balls. You know the cartoon. I'll find it sometime. Great Balls of Fire was the song. $10.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Suzanne
bidding at $10.
She's in for 10 for Gallius Z.
All right.
Balls. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the
He's
show.
talking crazy, Paul. He's talking crazy.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as I go. So, just a couple things on Gallius Z here. He's allowed to have a construct attached to him, which is nice. Gallius Z can use sidestep as a trait, and if Gallius Z is the friendly character farthest from your starting area, modify his speed and attack values by +1. When he makes a close combat attack, it generates knockback. It's not too bad.
Not bad at all.
He-Man
and the Masters of the Undercarriage. I would watch that show.
Yeah. There was a show, and there were bouncy balls, and they all were just faces. I can't remember what it's called.
Not ringing a bell. I know there was a video game. I think it was in one of the Commander Keen games. They had bouncy balls with faces as an enemy, or you could jump on one and it bounced you along.
Look, I'm 100% sure it exists.
I love Commander Keen.
All
right, so bid is currently $10. $10. Gallius Z. Should we leave it there?
Yeah, probably we can go for that.
Okay.
Not a problem. Suzanne, thank you. It's my wife. Bidding on.
Nice.
You got Gallius Z.
Alright, so now, Suzanne, would you like to tell us which of the pogs you'd like? Would you like Serpent Spidey, Ape Superman, Serpent Punisher? Whichever one appeals to you, and while you're doing that, I'll get another figure out of
Yeah. Superman. Excellent choice.
Superman? Oh, very good. Alright, we're going with something a bit chunkier now. We are going with Solaris. One of the few Colossals from the Superman Wonder Woman set. One of the first big Colossal sets
A mighty colossal.
Mighty
It's
colossal.
one of my favorites.
It's
to be
also
honest.
one of mine, which is why I'm going to bid on it.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Okay, so I'll be monitoring the chat for this one because Chris is bidding.
I need to scroll down.
Oh,
I can't see what the starting price is.
Where are we at?
Okay, there we go. Cool.
Solaris, the bidding starts at $9. So once Chris is up, I'll be in charge of this one.
Alright.
I'm
starting.
You're starting with perfect, nice bid, $15 for Solaris. Now, one of the cool things I like about this guy is, you know, the Colossal Retaliation.
Okay, we've got competition.
17, very nice. The Colossal Retaliation in this one gives action tokens, so it's not as offensive as some of the others, and I mean that specifically damaging. But I do mean that he literally just stops the whole team. But the other thing is that he has Outwit, and he's colossal, which means that he can pretty much see everything and everybody.
He can.
He outwits what he wants and gives everybody an action token. It's a very, very cool piece. The current bid is at $30. $30 for Solaris. He's a mean piece.
I'm gonna leave it to you to choose when to end because
100%. I will call it. Don't worry.
I'm not impartial.
That's what I'm saying. I'm calling it. Not a problem.
Because otherwise, I would just call it now and it would be mine.
Yeah. I understand.
All right, bidding's at $30.
Yeah, $30 for the amazing Spiky Dorito.
Spiky Dorito.
He is a mainstay from my team because he's a ruler. He's my keyword.
We've already got one of him.
I do have one. Correct.
Otherwise,
exactly.
you'd be bidding on him too.
He's right there. I mean, you can see some of my colossals there in the background. Just some random pieces there, but that's all my clicks. That's my board games over there. Yeah, I think he's very cool. The only thing is that at 800 and 500 points, he gets multi-attack.
It's pretty great.
Which is awesome. There's not a lot of pieces with multi-attack anymore. I feel like it doesn't happen very often. So, yeah, I like this piece. He's very, very cool.
Nice.
Very, very cool.
Bidding's still at $30.
Still at $30.
No one wants in?
Seems like it's slowing down a little bit now. Might be reaching out. I see we've got a snake and an octopus.
I think it's a squid.
A squid, yes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is a squid. Nice.
A snake and a squid. Thank you, Absurd Notions, for the
Squidtopus.
emoji fun. Squidtopus.
All right, I think we're going to call it. Going once, $30 to Chris. Well done.
Woo!
Which pog do you want?
Oh, Serpent Spidey, please.
Okay. That's fine. Make sure you put it down there next to you.
I will. I'm already
well
doing
done.
so.
All right. How about we move on to something a little bit different?
Yep. A little bit different sounds good.
We whip out one of the more bad boys of the collection.
Yes. Let's do this.
We got the Mighty Thor starter kit.
Set.
What was that? I lament the 900-point Loon Tribunal's like multi-attack.
I know, right?
It's true.
Come on.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. No, come on. That is I totally agree, Tazi. That's a total letdown.
So, it's the Mighty Thor starter set. The price in this one starts at, I believe, $25.
Right, we open it now?
Yes, go for it. Let's open it up.
Alright.
$25 is the starting bid, and remember that this one comes with the new PAC and a rulebook, which is a good thing to have.
And some really excellent figures in there.
Reasonable pieces in this starter set, that's for sure.
I just want to point out the Hulk in there, for his 50-point line, has a 10-move leap climb.
Yeah.
At the end, he gets a free Quake, and because of the new rules about Quake, that is a free 10 move through anything and hit someone for 4 with 12 attack.
It's not bad. It's not a bad piece. But for people who may not have been able to get these because they were a little bit scarce in Australia, that's for sure. So Tazi's already up for 27. Thank you, Tazi.
$27.
$27 currently for the Thor starter set.
Excellent.
And exactly right. You always need a new rulebook and a PAC card.
Definitely.
And it also has the Asgardian shield in it, which is nice.
Oh, the Asgardian shield for 4 points, one of the best items in the game. Just gives you energy shield, stick it straight on.
Dunzo.
You got some more sidestep. And it comes auto-equipped on the cap in this set, which is Captain America with both Avengers and Asgardian keywords.
I like this Iron Man
all my numbers.
with the sword. The
sword looks... Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it belongs, but it's a giant kitchen knife.
I think it's from the Avengers Prime story, which I never read, but it was like Thor and Cap and Iron Man, they got like stuck on a planet on their own as like the core 3 Avengers or something, I think. Yeah.
No, I've never read that either. But that's where we're at. So
bidding at $27 for the Thor set. Still, It's God, that set was one of the best sets I think I've ever played with.
It just was too scarce in Australia. That is the problem.
It really was.
It was way too scarce, and I was lucky to get it at the cave, but it went like wildfire. And based on the fact that it was still the old rules Colossals, it made it really, really difficult.
Yeah.
Because we did that Colossal sealed, which was fun, but hard to keep a stock for. So.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're going to close the bidding on this one. Tazi, well done. That's generous of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Tazi. Please pick which pog you would like, from the serpents or the apes. I'm just going to make a note you got the Thor starter.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, how about something, we can do something a little more old school.
Oh, very tasty.
Yeah, let me just take off this sticker.
Yeah, let's do that. Tazi says the only thing more scarce at the time was me. Oh. But you're back now.
And you got a bat ape to go along with it.
That Batman ape is seriously one of the greatest pieces ever. For 15 points, I've pissed off so many people.
For 15 points, it's really good. It's pretty good. Yeah. So we're going to go with the giant size X-Men Sentinel. It's the Mark II one. Yes, correct. Sentinel Mark II. I think it's a really cool looking model. Right. It's got Wolvie in the thing. So we're talking about a bid starting at $10. Starting up now. Yes, excellent.
It's open at 10. Now we should point out though, for those of you who are Colossal fans, this one does not have Colossal Retaliation.
No Colossal Retaliation.
It is a cool fig.
Prior to Colossal Retaliation.
Oh, bidding at $12 for
$12. Excellent.
From James. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think the model is amazing looking.
It's sick.
It's got the Wolverine. I don't know how well we can see this here, but it's got the Wolverine. Tazi, sorry, you're already at $12.
Yeah, sorry, Tazi. We've got James first at 12. Would you like to go higher, please? Or 14.
14, thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I think it's a very cool looking model, and it has a swap out piece, so you can take out the Wolverine if you'd like, and replace it with just some rando. Not rando, so thank you. $16, very nice.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, it's not a rando, it's just a beam. I thought I could see something small in there.
No worries, Tazi.
Not a problem. Everybody's lagging behind a little bit. Welcome to Australia.
I really want to get the Sentinels that were themed. There was like a Captain America Sentinel that came out in whatever set that was.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. Bidding has gone to $18 now for the Sentinel.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I wish that there was a scenario in this one, though.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool. There's another one that does have a scenario. Which is a lot of fun. But I do like this piece. It's got flying, it's colossal, it's indom, it's 8 with 2 lightning bolts. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong there. So I think $18 is our current bid.
18. Should we look at maybe
closing it up?
Closing it up. Window is closing.
Alright, I think that's it. $18. Thank you, Tazi.
Cool, Tazi, thank you. You've won the giant size X-Men Sentinel. Once again, let us know which pog you would like.
How about we mix it up again? How about we go for one of these bad boys?
One of the OP figures. Where are the OP?
In there.
Alright. Do you want me to just dig deep and grab one out?
Dig deep and grab one. Another 8.
Another 8? Okay. So, here we have Batgirl. This is Barbara Gordon Batgirl from the Batgirl OP from I think last year. Amazing piece.
She's number
fantastic.
16,
She's number
right?
16-0-13.
16-13, sorry, yeah, right. Okay,
so
easy one to go. This bidding for this little lady goes at $2 to start with. And
can I just tell you, that is a steal. She is one of the handiest figures from that OP. I mean, all 3 of them in the OP were great. There was a Cassie Kane and a Stephanie Brown. She's just awesome. She's got a carry function on her move. She's got excellent stats. Just a fantastic figure.
Yeah, I think she's pretty cool.
It's also, from my knowledge, the only Batgirl figure with the Batgirl or Burnside outfit, which looks really cool.
Oh yeah, with the more like baseball style.
Yeah, and the like button-up suit.
Yes, yeah.
It looks really cool. Okay, all right, we're up to $8.
$8, excellent. Oh, we got $6. We had 5, 6. I missed the Suzanne's bid.
Bam. I think we've also got. Do we have other Batgirls from that set? We do. No. We've got at least one of them.
Oh yeah, okay, that's 15. Yeah.
I think it might be the Stephanie Brown.
Fripp.
All right, bid is currently $8 for Barbara Gordon Batman, Batgirl.
Going to XLRS 8. Sorry, my bad. I think that this one. Sorry, she is the one that does something really annoying: running shot and carry, and ignores characters.
She's on the bat bike.
Yeah, right.
It's just like.
If only there was a bat bike.
There is a bat bike.
But with it. I know there are many bat bikes.
You gotta imagine one in your mind brain.
Yeah, my mind brain?
Yeah.
Better than my non-mind brain.
Alright, bidding still at $8.
We'll give this another couple seconds here.
Can you hold it up again, please? Can you hold it up again?
Sorry. Don't...
sorry, the plastic's getting in the way. It's a bit of glare.
Yeah.
We're sorry, but...
They're a little bit hard to see. And don't freak out because we have a second one.
We do have a second one.
We have a second one to go a little bit later.
Yes.
So do not worry, do not fret.
Alright, so should we look at closing the window?
Oh, we've got $9. Here we go.
Wow.
Fancy.
Bam.
Fancy.
Okay, bidding's at 9.
I wish I could put like a counter up here with just the amount of money that we made so far so that people could see it.
We'll need that for the next auction when we have like enough money from this to build a bigger kit.
Right.
All the programmable stuff.
I think I would just need to do it through an actual better program.
We're not going to get the programmable stuff.
No, I've got one. I think OBS would do it. But anyway.
Alright, to close the bidding at 9.
I think we're closing it at 9.
Once, going twice. Sold.
$9 it is.
Excellent. Please tell us which hog you would like, Suzanne. Loving the hands thing. Alright. Another OP?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try and see if I can get one with a new card set.
Another Superman.
No, but this time we have She-Hulk.
Shulk.
This is She-Hulk from the... It's the set with A-Bomb and Red Hulk, right?
Yes.
So it's She-Hulk.
It's from the 2016
OP kit. She's quite good.
Yes.
I just need to see how much she is worth.
Sorry, she's here. She's $1. Starting at $1.
$1. So She-Hulk. $1. There we go.
Owned.
Bidding is now open.
For She-Hulk. It's so rare.
James jumped on for $3.
$3. Thank you, James. It's very rare to find models with Indom these days, so it's not a bad thing to start with that. She's 115 points. She's got the Heroes for Hire keyword, Lady Liberators, Shield, Avengers, Brute, Defenders, and Fantastic Four. She's been a little bit of everything. And same with this one, we also have 2, so don't worry if you miss out. We can come back to it again later.
Fret not, friends.
Much to go through today.
There is still quite a bit to go through today.
That's most definitely.
We are early days, yeah.
Yeah. We've got some big pieces, if you know what I mean, coming up. See what I did there?
You're so unsubtle.
Anybody?
So very unsubtle.
Alright, I think we can probably close this one up. XLRS 8.
Okay, so...
It's $3, thank you. I think you're gonna win.
Yep, he's got it.
Looks like you win.
Yay, okay.
She-Hulk for XLRS 8. $3, thank you so much.
Okay, and let us know which pog. Sorry, I'm just keeping up with all the stuff I realised I should be adding.
Let's get something a little bit more hasty and tasty. I'm looking for something specific here. This is...
which ape would you like, James? There's ape Batman and Green Lantern, or ape Superman and Flash? We've just got ape. Which ape would you like?
Any ape.
Well, you've already...
No, he got the other one.
He got the other one.
We'll pick one out for you out of the ones that are there. Don't worry.
We will. Don't worry.
Not a problem.
So I'll just put down any 8.
Okay.
In my notes. Okay.
We're gonna go for something a little more tasty. I'm gonna find the card here. Something a little more sought after in today's meta. In fact.
Oh really? Oh yes.
It's one of the bad boys from the TMNT set.
Yes.
Which is a little bit of a stay in a lot of people's teams nowadays. Not specifically this one, but I've seen it in a few teams. It's quite good. It is in fact the Claw Shredder.
Claw Shredder.
Little bit of a well, that's not
Remember
gonna help.
okay.
The Claw Shredder. He's one of the chasers from the Shredder's Return set.
He looks like.
The bidding on this one, I'll put a link up now. The bidding on this one is going to begin at $60.
$60. Now, just to point out, all the shredders from this set are included in the majority of overseas meta, and I believe if there were more of them, they would be included in ours as well.
Correct.
They are all amazing pieces.
They're really, really good. The reason why people like these ones so much, I think probably the biggest piece, no worries Tazi, is that they have this Shredder Elite keyword ability, which is a trait. It says they can all use sidestep, and when they move, after actions resolve, they deal 1 penetrating damage to each adjacent opposing character that they weren't adjacent to at the beginning of the move. So that technically means that there is a chance to deal 2 penetrating damage in a turn to any number of adjacent models, which is the reason why people like these guys. Obviously, they can be carried, then sidestep in for damage. They can sidestep, break away, move. They can move in, they can break away, sidestep, deal a bunch of damage for nothing, and they all tend to have really good close combat attacks.
Yeah, they are brutal bastards.
100%. And this,
so
the other thing they have, this specific one has Mystical Worm, so when he would be KO'd for the first time each game, instead turn to click number 4, and an opponent places him adjacent to one of their characters, which means that he can then be placed right back into the action. It's 2 for the price of 1.
It's not bad.
He's quite tasty, I think.
He's very tasty.
Quite good.
And it's a cool looking figure too.
Yeah.
I just mean, like, I was never really a Turtles fan, but he's just like a gruesome samurai looking dude with giant like Wookiee claws, Wookiee Swamp Thing claws. It just looks cool, looks menacing, and he's got like little, you can't really see on the camera, but in his faceplate there's little red eye stuff. Like, it's too blurry here, but
it won't focus. Yeah. I don't know why. I suppose the live thing is prioritizing
moving. So bid is still at $60 opening bid.
This specific one has Giant Reach too, which is nice. It gives Claw Shredder a free action and choose a character he's hit with an attack this turn. The chosen character can't make an attack until your next turn, so you're just basically disabling somebody. You can sidestep in, deal the damage, free action, no attack for you.
Yes.
With Giant Reach too.
Pretty horrible. Oh wow, Ben has responded with $70 for Claw Shredder.
Amazing, Ben. Thank you.
Ben, you can have it, like, if you win it, you have to promise not to bring it to kill us with it at Nats, if you're okay with that. Yeah, I'm kidding.
It's a very, very cool piece.
Yeah, it's an excellent piece. I really want to get my hands on the Shredder clone and the Mini Shredder in particular.
The Mini Shredder people really like because he's tiny ridiculous. Size, so he also has the sidestep ability and can move quite quickly. The Clone Shredder is the one that I use the most of because he has a really debilitating trait.
All of them
and then he turns into the shark, which is nice as well.
That shark's also quite nice. And just, again, looks really cool.
They look amazing.
Very, very nice.
Amazing pieces. Alright, I think that's it.
Right.
I think Ben's going to win it.
Alright, unless someone comes in at the 11th hour. No! Congratulations, Ben!
Well done. Great piece. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Which pog do you want?
Yes, let us know which of the pogs you would like. Now, should we go back to singles or do another OP?
Do another OP.
Let's do another OP. Okay, this one I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick because I want one with a new card.
Oh, you got the Shiva Shredder. Nice.
Oh, very nice. Yeah,
nice.
He's just going to come and slaughter us all in all this.
Ouch.
Well done, Ben. So, Batman 8th. We can make that happen. No worries. Okay. So now we have the wonder of Power Girl. This is from the delayed Earth 2 OP kit, which was from last year, which is why it's an Earth 2 figure with all the new card for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, really solid 100-point Kryptonian.
It's not bad at all.
Which, getting low point Kryptonians is usually
not an easy feat, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. Yeah, she is the one that was paired with Huntress in that OP kit, which I think was also really good. Sorry, the starting bid is $1.
$1 for Power Girl.
My bad. $1 hair.
$1 hair.
Yeah.
Don't actually send us $1 hair though, because we won't be able to use it. And we
giving that to people. Giving that to people.
Yeah.
Splitting it down. It doesn't work.
$2.
$2.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
$2 for Power Girl.
So at the beginning of your turn, choose one to last until your next turn, which is nice. Power Girl can use Super Strength and modifies her attack value by +1 while holding an object, or she can use Battle Fury, which is starting to become a little more important now.
Particularly with the proliferation of shape changes through things like the Mirror of My Soul.
That's it. Ignoring shape change is delicious.
Straight through.
I used to think there used to be models with it in the past, and I'd be like, why would I choose? It's like you could either choose to have Battle Fury or not. And I'd be wondering to myself, like, why would I want it if I could choose not to have it? Because it seems like it only does one thing.
And yet now it's one of the most valuable powers.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
In the garb.
Ignoring shape change is amazing. So it's a very cool piece.
Alright. We do also, I think, have two.
Yeah, two of these
we do
ones.
have two of the Power Girls, so should we...
So I think we... Oh, Tarzan 3. Very nice.
Nice.
There's a bit of a bidding war between the two of them today. A couple times.
I'm hoping you guys aren't together at Hurstville, like actually fighting each other over pieces. We do not condone violence on this stream.
No violence.
4 from James. He's not letting her go.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Actually, do I have that one? I mean, no. I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
Try to put it up here again. I wish this thing would focus.
Yeah. No, I've got the common one from Superman Wonder Woman. That's good. I'm fine.
Yes.
There are other things I want to bid on. I must not.
Gotta hold it.
I gotta hold it in.
Yeah. Fair.
So
$4.
$4 going once, $4 going twice, and sold.
Foursies. Well done. XLRS.
So another one
8.
for XLRS 8. Please let us know which Pog you would like. You've now got 1 ape and 1 serpent. If you want to try and match the set together.
You know, we can help you out there.
I reckon one more OP,
OP.
and then we'll go into singles. Alright.
What about the cap one, that Miss America?
Yes.
I feel like that might be
a good idea. I like it.
A bit of a tasty
the
one.
The other ape. Okay, so we now have both of the apes, James.
Excellent. Well done.
So,
yeah.
Up next in the OP figure land is Miss America.
Miss America.
Miss America. I don't know why we did that, but it was great.
She's from the Young Avengers.
She is a awesome piece.
Yeah, I agree. She has a very, very kind of convoluted but specific power, which I think is usable to the right people.
Yes, and her bids start at $8?
$8.
$8.
$8. So let me read this ability to you, so you can get it. It says the laws of physics can kiss my ... It says when Miss America makes a close attack targeting an opposing character and actions resolve, you may place a space portal marker into an unoccupied square adjacent to her and her target. Before a friendly character is given a close combat action, it may be placed adjacent to the space portal, but may only attack the same target this turn. At the end of your turn, remove the space portal. So basically, $9 charge, thank you. She basically punches a portal and lets your team punch the same person without really having to be moved there. I suppose they just do it.
It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's fantastic.
It's pretty cool. She's got reasonable stats for doing that kind of thing as well. So she's quite high toughness and 11 attack on the start with 4 damage.
Yep,
not too bad.
95 points. Perfect for anyone running Young Avengers. So if you've got all the Young Avengers from What If, and if you've got like Gertrude and Old Lace with their awesome leadership ability, she'd fit really well in that.
Yeah, very well. Yeah.
Yes.
She's a very nice piece. One of the better OP kits we had for a little bit of time there. There was a couple kind of mediocre ones.
That was her, Kate Bishop, and who was the third in that OP
I'm going to look on this list because I think it's on here somewhere.
Is it on there? No, I don't think it is.
No, maybe they lost them all.
No, I think it was someone good. They were all good.
Yeah.
Was it Fisher? No.
No.
I don't know. It'll come back to me.
No.
But it was a really good trio.
It was a good, good set. Good set.
Very, very good trio.
Right, I think that's it. I think it's
All right.
$9.
Okay. So, bidding closed for Miss America.
Tazi, well done.
Tazi. Nice. So, let us know which pog. You now have Batman and Superman of the ape varieties, so you have to select to go. Should we go to singles?
Dive into the singles again.
Let's do some singles, yes.
What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
What am I feeling? I'm thinking this one, because it's another one I want to bid on. No, I'm kidding. We'll do it in a second. Maybe this one. This is cool. Yeah, this is cool. Do you know what I like it? Spider Snake for Tazi, no worries.
Spider Snake.
Spider Snake. I'm literally putting that in my notes as spider, not even Serpent Spider-Man, just Spider Snake.
Spider Snake.
Yeah, I'll know what I mean. Okay, so.
Let me find this one. Another classic, an oldie but a goodie.
Very goodie. Very, very fun figure.
I remember playing this against this the first time, but it is Hal Jordan and Sinestro.
From
the duo model.
Light, super
the
rare.
card every time. Super rare.
And the bidding for him, or for them, I should say, starts at $5 heads.
$5 for this guy. I like I was saying, I remember this is probably one of the first pieces that I saw that I played against, and I was like, this is almost unfair. I don't understand. I think it was you and me, wasn't it?
See, I got this one at my first, not my first draft, I think, but one of my first drafts at Good Games in Hurstville.
Right.
And I was so stoked because I had gotten a super rare and because it was two of my favorite characters, and they were just unstoppable.
Yeah. Unbelievable. It's just multi-attack again, which just makes things really, really difficult. Now. But I remember as well, one of the tricks that used to happen with this is the qualifying names. Do you remember?
Yes.
That you could split them and you could either do Green Lantern or Hal Jordan, which
so
made
for purposes of like ID cards and
exactly,
stuff. Yeah,
that's exactly right. It made things really, really tricksy. But yeah, it's got a lot of abilities to it and a lot of really cool.
Bust out my Green Lanterns. I haven't played them in ages.
Yeah. I love my Red Lanterns.
And I love how 80s the poses are. Like, it's a splash from a comic page.
But it's
like,
classic, like, 90s comics, right?
It's great.
Buddy cops.
And I think this, in particular, just because of the way the figures are designed, it was based on the Jeff Johns run from the early 2010s, like Blackest Night and all the stuff like that. That was such a good story. So, yes, anyone who's a fan of that, good piece. Sorry, I need to hold it closer.
Yeah.
Just like pow, 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 pow.
Pew, 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 pew.
So the bidding is $5 for Hal and Sinestro.
Hal and Sinestro. You can play him at 100 points. He's 300, but you can play him at 100 points and only have a single attack, and he's still really, really cool.
Pretty damn solid.
And
has he got traded willpower throughout, or is that only on certain clicks?
He's got traded willpower. Yeah, that's it. Traded willpower. I mean, it makes sense when you're a Green Lantern.
So then why the hell doesn't Green Lantern and Superman have that? Letdown.
Yeah,
total
trust
letdown.
me. But
Jeez.
This has one of the things that doesn't happen very often either now, which is this goes all the way to 11.
Yes.
They don't do
11 clicks.
11 clicks. It doesn't happen, obviously, with the exception of Colossals. On a smaller piece. You don't usually get a click that goes to 11. Even the Supermans these days, maybe 10, right? Like they max out at 10, so it's quite good to have. Oh, you got $5. Thank you, XLRS8.
Thank you very much.
Helping us. Now, just so that everybody's aware, don't feel bad. You are allowed to skip on pieces. We're not worried about missing. We have a lot of stuff to go through.
I mean, we are going to sit in a corner and cry if there are any pieces we don't sell, because it just looks awkward on the stream if we're like, buy and no one buys it. We will sit here and cry. No, we won't.
It's fine. It's really not a problem. We're happy to move on, but we appreciate all the bids.
Yes.
Obviously, it's a fundraiser. Obviously, we're trying to do our best for the community, so everybody pitching in, that's what it's about.
Yes.
So we appreciate
everyone who has bid,
100%.
who has won already, and everyone who is going to preemptively. So just a reminder, because we're now getting close to the hour mark in the stream, so our email address for those of you who did win at the end of all the stream, once you won all your stuff, our email address is underthedial@gmail.com.
It's there on the stream.
So just send us your details. We'll send you the list of everything that you've won, so you can just double check. We've got that list that I'm
and we will work out the payment details and shipping if you need it.
Yes.
Hopefully it's just pick up at the Nats, but otherwise we can work out something if you can't make it.
I mean, all else fails, we'll get an African swallow. They can carry half a coconut.
Wow.
So,
could be. I think
Python joke for any of you to be on the stream.
I think we're good.
Yeah,
XLRS8,
right.
you've won for $5. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so tell us the pog. You now have Moon Knight.
And he just wants the last one, whichever one he hasn't gotten, right? I assume.
Whichever one's not. I'm just going to put in the notes whichever snake is not Moon Knight.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you already have that down.
Alright, how about we go for something a little bit tastier?
Oh, we want to do a tasty one?
A real tasty
Alright, put down some taste.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's get tasty up in here. Something that might get people a little bit excited.
Though I can't find them on... Oh, wait, no, yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
We're going with the Merc Jet, friends.
Merc Jet.
Now, I just want to make sure, because I feel like this one might get a little bit nutso.
Yep, I'm just also...
There are two, so don't worry if you miss out on the first one. There's a second one coming, but let's start it up. The bidding starts at $6.
$6.
Not bad for the Merc Jet. There it is. It's huge.
Bloody big.
I don't want to ship it to you, but please pick it up in person.
That would be horrible.
Yeah, the Merc Jet. Now, I've literally never seen anybody with one of these.
No, neither have I.
This set of OPs was kind of off the radar a little bit. I don't know if we were the only ones that got it. One other store's got it, but they may have got it late.
I think Ursula got them because I think some people who came for our Colossal Draft had already gotten Sinestro, Dormammu.
Fair enough.
I think.
Fair
Maybe.
enough.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. No. $10
$10 for the Merc
XLRS.
Jet. Oh.
Very nice. Let's take a look through some of these abilities. So,
God, it's got a lot of stuff on it.
there's a pilot ability
Jeez.
prerequisite. A character named Deadpool.
Right.
So it has to be Deadpool.
It has to be Deadpool, which makes sense.
Oh, it makes a lot of sense.
It's a Deadpool plane.
And he steals it, right? I do like that on this model here, that he's just written Pool 01. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's backwards. God damn it.
You can't, yeah. It's a failing of the camera.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing it. But the Deadpool's Merc Jet can use Precision Strike. It's a trait, which is nice. Not too bad. Another prerequisite, character with Deadpool, Corpse or Heroes for Hire keyword, and then it has 3 lightning bolts. So I think as long as you have a Deadpool as the pilot, then it gets Precision Strike. Yes. If person has Merc for Hire, then it gets 3 lightning bolts. Not bad. Not bad at all. Deadpool's Merc Jet may occupy different squares of elevation. It can't be targeted by mind control. When it's dealt penetrating damage, the damage can be reduced, which is a good trait to have. Overall, it's a pretty nasty machine, actually.
And it looks sweet. I think it's based off the Quinjet OP model, isn't it?
It is the Quinjet, right? He steals the Quinjet.
I think so.
Yeah.
I missed out on the Quinjet. Apparently it was really good.
Yes, the Quinjet was quite good. I feel like he just steals the Quinjet. But it looks like that's it. I think XLRS is going to win over 10.
Shall we call it there?
If we're calling it.
Playing once, twice, sold.
That was lame, but you know.
Now we got there.
Yeah. No, I meant my jet sounds.
All right. So
well done.
Well done, James. You now have every one of the pogs. Please tell us which one you want a double of. Otherwise, we'll just give you a...
We're just going to throw one...
Or we'll just throw one in.
Whichever one there is. You know, whatever suits you.
Yeah. I may even get a pog that's unrelated to those. It'll be just one that I've made myself out of a bottle top. I'll draw a figure on it. And that'll be your prize.
You can have one. Alright. Let's go with something a little more old school.
Yes. Oh, very... Oh, wait.
I'll take this off.
Take that off. So... And I've got to find how much this is worth. There it is.
And the sticker is off.
Hooray!
Alright. It is the 60s Batmobile. A classic. I feel like a lot of people have this one, but there are a lot of people that do not.
No.
What is the price of this one? Starts at $20.
$20.
It's the 60s Batmobile. I only played against this once. It was quite annoying because, as per 60s Batman style, it just has a trick for basically everything.
Pretty much.
But do you remember that Batman from that set?
Yes! He was amazing! The Adam West Batman, who's just like, pick a colour and you have all the
everything!
Everything in that
just
colour!
Pick a colour. But the car, I don't think it has a similar ability, but it has a butt ton of abilities. It's
it's
tricky.
$20 bid for the Batmobile.
Thank you very
Please.
much. Starting at 20, and we're at 20, so doing the right thing. But yeah, I think it's a cool looking model as is. So it's one of those shelf pieces that just looks cool to have. Obviously, when did that set come out? It's been a couple of years now.
Well, it was out before I started playing, and I started in 2015.
Yeah.
So probably 2015, 2014, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
That was just such a fun gravity feed, and I mean, you had like the villains with the death trap.
Yeah, all the death trap abilities.
Stuff,
yeah, correct.
And you had all the figures had the cool onomatopoeia and speech bubbles happening.
Yeah.
On them.
That's it.
It's
Yeah,
just
on
a
the
great
back
set.
here you can see.
I think the Robin for memory wasn't bad either. He was cheap.
He was very cheap. That was the point. Yeah, he was like 20, 30 points, something like that.
Yeah.
And he did some pretty cool stuff. So it was a reasonable piece, and reasonable reasonable set in general.
Should we look?
I think that's it.
There?
I think that's what I say.
Once, twice, sold.
Vroom.
That's the Batmobile sold to John May.
Well done, James.
He now has 6 pogs. That's gonna be his Nats team. It's just an army of pogs.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
I would run that team.
All right. Shall we pick out from here again? How about something?
Pick something good.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can pick something good for you.
Hang on.
Yeah. I can just find the card here.
He needs his accoutrement.
We also need to. Thank you.
Yep.
Let me find the card here somewhere. I know it exists. There we go.
And how much is he? Alright, should you introduce to us who our next figure is, Mr. Dave?
One of the nasty pieces from the set, that's for sure. It is
Meta-worthy.
Spider-Man number
49. Handstand Spider-Man.
Handstand Spidey. He's a really, really nasty piece.
So good. And the bidding for him starts at $15.
$15.
$15. So this guy, right?
Yeah.
I was not a fan of the Superior Foe set at all.
Yeah.
Couple of bits here and there were alright, but didn't like it. This guy, I shelled out probably more than I should have to buy him as a single, because he's Avengers keyword, which is one of my things. He's just a nasty piece of work.
He
Punches
has
everyone.
an unbelievable. I feel like it's the free action close attack.
15 on the Spider-Man from James.
Thank you, sir. 15. He's got that one ability, which is a free action close combat attack, and I think that is the biggest part about it, right? Like for that, he is unbelievable. On top of the fact that he has unbelievable defense. As he goes, he's got traded super senses and can evade precision strike attacks. When hit by a range attack, increase the value of his roll by +1. So he's even harder to hit than your average bear. It's a little unfair.
Yep.
It's a little unfair.
And he's just... Sorry, I'm going to start repeating myself now if I keep talking about him.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
When he hits, after actions resolve, you may attach the web marker, which is the thing we've got with it, which was a bit of a common trait in that set. There were a lot of web markers, but basically they needed to break away to do anything after that, which was really, really cool. He also gets hypersonic speed, but only to make close attacks, obviously, which is a great little tidbit there. And on the back, I like this comic book cover. I remember that there's Spider-Man Deadpool.
Oh, that's nice.
It's just a bunch of
Can you
web.
see it's like a whole lot of web action?
Focus. You can do it. No, you can't do it. But it's
It's a cool card, yeah.
really cool piece. So I think that's it. I think we're closing up at 15.
Closing bid, going once, twice, sold.
Donezo, well done.
Wow, James is cleaning up in this auction.
Cleaning house.
Holy
today.
crap.
Cleaning
Amazing.
house.
Okay. Another
What you thinking? Maybe back here?
Back there? Yeah, let's go there. Let's do
Something a little more classy?
Yeah, I reckon. Let's see that one.
Yeah?
Let's see how we go with that one. Alright.
Let's take
Okay,
a
so we're
cigarette.
going for another bigger set, bit of an older one. I'm just making sure I write the right things down. Yes.
Okay.
So, this one is another starter set. It's a little bit of an oldie, but a goldie.
The Legion of Doom!
Legion of Doom. from Superman and the Legion of Superheroes set.
That's it. One of my favourite sets.
Crazy set.
I love that set.
And the bidding for this opens at $15.
$15 for this one. Now, it does come with some stuff that's unfortunately unusable, but there's some stuff in here that is usable. There's maps.
Unusable in modern.
Modern, correct.
Golden Age, it's beautiful.
What I meant is the rules card.
Is there a rules card? I don't think there is a rules card.
I think that this one has everything in there.
Oh, well, if there's the rules card, just throw it out.
Yeah, but the maps in here are cool.
Yes.
It's pretty hard to find maps these days, so it's a reasonable thing. And I liked do you remember the Bizarro?
Yes!
Yeah.
He was evil!
Understated piece, I think.
He just would never die because he's got that token thing and he keeps shifting clicks. His whole dial is covered in them. He's just feral.
It's a very cool set. And the chase set from that set was one of the first chase sets that I ever completed, which was the Apocalypse guys, which we actually have one on the bid today.
Yes.
Which will be coming up a little bit later. They were really, really cool chases. I thought they were pretty cool. Yeah, but it's got a
Charles just said that's the other Bizarro.
Oh, I know, yeah, that's not this one. No. I was remembering the Bizarro from the set.
Right.
Not the starter one, sorry. No, I remember. But this one's still pretty cool. All the pieces in this one are cool, and I like the models. And especially the Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy looks real ripped. I feel like he's more ripped than he should be.
Yeah.
He's like he's ready to be in America's Next Top Model contest.
But you can also see, you can't really see it in the thing, but there's this huge, he's got wading through a water chunk, and yes, this Gigantic is quite good.
Pretty cool.
But he's wading through this like thing of water down the bottom. It's real cool.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a very cool looking model.
It's like slosh.
That's it. That is it. So
$15.
remembering, these starter sets are very cool to get friends into the game.
I find Golden Age is a bit more widespread now than it was when I started playing.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Plenty of places could play with that. Oh, you could just play at home.
Yeah, that's it. It's just an easy pick-up team, that will work against another kind of casual play team. So, yeah.
Also works against one of the other teams we're going to sell later today.
Yes.
So if someone wants to get both of those and do like a pitched battle,
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's all right. I reckon we're going to move on from this piece. Not a problem.
No worries.
We'll come back to you.
It's okay.
Should we
do the other half of that set?
This one?
No, the other one.
This one?
No.
This one?
That one.
This one?
That one.
Right.
So if we've gone with the Legion of Doom, what must follow after? If I can make sure I've got the price right, yes. What must follow after is, of course, the Justice League!
Justice League!
This is the starter set from the Elseworld set. There's 6 of the 7 main JL people.
Yes.
Hashtag everyone hates Aquaman.
Apparently. They just replace him with Cyborg.
Now, as with the last set, and the bidding for that one, by the way, starts at $20.
Yes, $20 for this one.
Now, we should point out again, I don't think the new rules are in this one.
This is not the new rules.
But it is a loaded set. All 6 pieces are great.
Correct.
All still modern legal.
Yes.
There's 2 maps in there, 2 dice.
And it does have object and terrain markers, which is very cool.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the rules are no good on this. So 23
for the
nice.
Justice League set.
Thank you.
What was awesome about this as a set for newbies is obviously the Justice League is great. It's great characters, but they're all, for memory, I think all of them except maybe Batman are at variable points.
Yes, correct.
So you can have them at full bore.
Batman has it as well. There is one in here.
Or Cyborg maybe. One of them.
No, they all do. No, they all do.
They do?
Yeah.
So they all have variable points, so you can play them at full at like 100 or 150.
They're all 100 or 50.
Or 50.
Basically, that is the answer.
So you could then have a big point game with them, or you can halve their dial and have like all 6 be a team of 300.
That's real cool. Stuff. It's very, very cool. And most of these guys have a lot of really cool abilities. I think that there's... Sorry, I'm just going to unlock my tablet here. There you go.
Thank you very much.
There's a lot of really cool combos with these guys, and with the pieces from the set itself. It pairs up quite well. A lot of good keywords, obviously, with the Justice League guys, which is always the case.
Absolutely. And their figs look cool. I like the design of those from Elseworlds. They just look a bit classic. They've got the underpants for Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
They've got the old school Flash outfit.
I don't mind Batman in black suits, but I always prefer the grey and blue. I think it's a more classic
it's
kind
the
of
70s, like Dick Sprang
Yeah.
kind of reign with the character, I reckon.
Alright, I think that's it. I think Tazi's going to take it at 23.
Okay, going once, going twice. Sold. Yay. Now, I'm assuming, Tazi, you'd like the one pog you don't have out of the ones you have so far. If I'm incorrect, please do let me know. And that's the Moon Knight one. So that means now Tazi has one of every pog.
Well done.
So, Tazi and
Pogs
James,
galore.
Tazi and James, you must run all those pogs in your Nats teams against each other. That's a condition of buying. Make sure you do that.
How about we do a flurry round?
A flurry round. What are we doing in our flurry round, Dave?
We're going to go with some ID cards. I know that some of these are rotating out. In fact, all of them.
All of them are rotated out.
But for collection purposes,
yes.
You can't go wrong. And I feel like the price of these ones are all fairly reasonable.
Well, should we do them just the ones that are all that much, and then the ones that aren't?
I reckon, what about we pick out a couple of these $1 ones and let people bid as we go? So let me find...
So we're going to do this as maybe a lightning round?
Yeah, that's
where
it.
We'll put the card and we'll give you, like, what, 10 seconds?
Yes, that's it.
10 seconds, and if you say you want it, jump on in.
I'm just going to pick out a couple of these $1 ones.
Because we have quite a few ID cards to go.
Yeah.
And as Dave said, these have all rotated out of Modern, so anyone hoping for... I mean, what are the ones, besides X-Men, what are the ones that are still in from... I think the... Spidey, maybe?
I think there is... there, and there's a convention, a couple of convention ones that are still in.
One of the S.H.I.E.L.D. ones, maybe.
Not...
But,
unfortunately, not here. Harder to get my hands on. We got this one. So we probably should have done some of this beforehand, but you know. Where would the fun be if we weren't sitting there struggling as we go?
It's demonstrating the very DIY quality of the show. We are not experts. We're experts at amateurism.
Wow.
Professional amateurs, I reckon.
Okay, one of these.
So
I'm almost there. Almost there.
We're about to do it. It's all good.
That one's
so while you're doing that, Dave, do you want to tell us what you think about eggs?
I don't know why he was so specific about this, but that's what he...
I was trying to find filler topics while we're doing stuff. It's like,
right.
do you like eggs?
Yeah, sometimes.
Anyone on the stream, do we like eggs? How do we like them? Do we like them scrambled, deviled,
this is weird.
Poached?
Alright, almost there. One last one. Here we go.
Alright.
This is all the $1 bid ones. So, I think the best way to do this is I'm just going to randomly pull one up, and we're going to go first one in, gets it for $1.
Yep.
That's it. Benedict.
Tazi, my man.
Yeah.
Love me some hollandaise on my eggs. Good man.
Okay, so we need to give it a reasonable amount of time based on the lag.
So maybe 20 seconds per one.
Sure. Okay, here we go.
So that if you see one you want, put a comment down. If we move past it,
we won't. We'll just have to timestamp it. We'll see it. We'll make sure that the text is there.
But I'm not. Oh, you want me to put text down?
You'll have to put the text, otherwise it's not going to work.
All right.
So
first one.
First off the bat, it's Martian Manhunter. You can probably just give it an MM. Martian Manhunter.
Hold it up. Martian Manhunter.
$1.
$1 redo.
$1 hair.
$1.
For this Martian Manhunter. I can tell you what, Tazi with the MM, he's
done.
got it.
All right. Okay, next one.
We got Justice.
Justice. Don't even know who that is.
He's from the Avengers.
Oh, I still don't know who he is.
I think me and XLRS8 once used this card. It wasn't too bad. He has Modify Range by +2. That's his inspiration. It's not too bad.
That's not bad, yeah.
Not too bad. Justice. Remember that this also gets you a Pog. Is that working with the music?
I think
Alright, we're moving on from Justice.
No Justice.
Okay.
No Justice for old men.
Heading to Hercules.
Hercules.
Beginning Hercules. Here we go. His inspiration is modified damage. Which?
Unfortunately, he's not the Kevin Sorbo one. Oh, Brendan's gotten... Brendan! Welcome! Brendan has got the ID for Hercules.
Might need to double check what his desire is for the Pog.
Yes, we might do that at the end.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Another one, we got Cersei.
Cersei. So anyone who wants to play Golden Age with the Cersei from Thor, good card to have. Yes.
Her inspiration is modified damage value by +1, which isn't too bad. Not too bad. By the way, they all have their codes. If you've ever used one of those, I know I haven't.
To get the achievements on the WizKids Info Network.
That's exactly right. You can unlock avatars basically. I think is the whole point. I think we're moving on from Cersei. Okay.
Right, moving on.
Next up, we got Hellcat. Hellcat.
Patsy Walker from the Jessica Jones series.
Yes.
She's also a superhero.
Modify attack value by +2 when making a close combat attack.
See, that's pretty
nice.
great. And there's that Hellcat from Avengers Defenders.
Oh, XLRS8.
Hey.
Done.
Nice, good choice, James. I've just got to add to your ever-growing list of stuff. There we go.
All right,
Okay.
Black Knight. This is from the Nick Fury set.
Black Knight. Okay.
There was a really cool Black Knight in
ADW.
Yes, in ADW, which I really liked.
In fact, I think we've got that.
Yes, he's
later
coming
on.
up. Yeah.
So if anyone wants to preemptively snag this, we do have a Black Knight we'll be selling later today from the Avengers Defenders War. The card is not modern legal, but the figure is.
Yeah.
Which is just the luck, isn't it?
Just a little confusing, but it's fine. All right, I think we're moving on from Black Knight.
Black Knight. Okay.
Not a problem.
Cool.
Let's bring up one of the more tricksy ones, Red Tornado.
Red Tornado.
This one was a harder one to come by because it only came with the teleporter.
Yeah, same with the Manhunter, I think.
Yes, correct. That's exactly right.
Now
Red
this one
Tornado
could work well with the new Red Tornado from Harley Quinn. Yeah, we have a one from
Tazi. Well done.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Hang on. I need to add
Writing it down, not a problem.
Done.
Next up, we got Manifold.
Oh wait, I just got prevented from typing because I've been sending too many messages in the chat. So apologies.
He's spamming.
Guess
you didn't buy it. Fair enough.
Well,
yeah.
You may
Lucky
be in
for
luck
you.
today.
There's a teleporter still coming.
Alright, apparently I need to space out my comments because YouTube just went, you're commenting too much, Chris. I was like, oh, sorry.
Alright, we're going to put up Manifold.
Manifold. Easily one of the greatest taxis in the game ever, especially
100%.
if you're an Avengers player.
100%.
Manifold's
Amazing
great.
taxi. Amazing taxi.
And I believe he's Australian, isn't he? Isn't the character, or is he...
I have no idea. No idea.
I thought he was Aboriginal.
Don't read enough. This is modified speed value by +3. I don't read enough Avengers and Marvel. You know, it's...
You're missing out. You're just missing out. Yes, you are.
I probably
Totally are.
Alright, moving on from Manifold.
Manifold. No worries.
Next up, we got Black Canary.
Black Canary. Oh, hang on. YouTube's kicked me out again.
Oh.
Hang on. Begin. Black Canary. There we go.
Here we go.
Black Canary ID card. She's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. Modified attack values.
Whoa.
Tazi.
Tazi. Nice.
He's got it.
Boom. Okay. And what do we got next?
We have Sandman.
Sandman. Seminal Spider-Man villain.
Modify defense value by +1. Not bad.
He was an Avenger. There's an
Yeah,
Avengers
I
figure in
have.
Avengers Assemble. I was like, come on.
Yeah, I didn't really understand. There's a couple villains that became Avengers. I suppose they reform their ways.
God damn.
You know.
Alright, should we leave that
Moving on
there?
from Sandman.
Moving on from Sandman, no worries. Oh, wait, I'm sending too many messages again.
They're going to kick you out altogether.
Oh, I don't know what you want, YouTube. Come on.
How about we go with Steel?
Steel.
A classic Steel, if I might say myself.
Very classic Steel.
I
I see what you did there.
Okay. $1 for Steel. He is modified defense values by +1. Want
Tazi's got him.
You got him. Alright.
Alright, wow. So now James is cleaning up the everything. Tazi's cleaning up the ID cards.
Oh, yes.
Like nobody's business.
Falcon is up next, and the last one for this lightning round.
We do have as well today a Falcon from the OP set to go with this
Correct.
card. If anyone wants to use him, it's quite a good Falcon figure actually.
Not bad. Oh, you already
done-
did it
I've
again.
done it again.
I missed it. It's,
I'm ahead of you.
Listen.
I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, good one. This one, inspiration is modify speed value by +2.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Bam! Done.
No one else is singing out. I'm going to take it.
All right.
So I will add this to my list.
Excellent.
Now, so can I just get James? You're going to get whatever pog you want because at this point you're just running away with half of them. Brendan, can you please tell us which pog you'd like for the Hercules ID? And Tazi, you've got 4 choices. You've got 4 ID cards. You can either tell us what you like, or we'll just pick.
We can start picking for you because we've already got all of them. I'll put them up here again just so that I know it's backwards, but this is Serpent Moon Knight, Serpent Daredevil on the 1 pog. It's 8 Green Lantern,
Tazi
8
like
Batman.
another one of each.
Yep.
So Spidey, no problem.
Serpent Spidey, Serpent Punisher, and the last one is Ape Superman and Ape the Flash.
Done, done, done. Okay.
What about Brendan? We're still waiting on Brendan.
Brendan, would you like to tell us which pog you would like from the options?
We'll wait for him. It'll come up. The lag will be there, and we'll get it. Shall we head back to what town? What town is everybody feeling like?
Yeah. Do we feel like some singles? I reckon some more single action.
Some more singles?
More singles.
All right.
Singles in your area.
Ha ha. They're not hot though. How about we do this bad boy?
Oh, who's that?
Adam Strange.
Adam Strange.
One of the stars of the recent Super Ape for Batman, for Brendan. Batman Brendan.
Super Ape for Brendan. Dunzo.
Well done.
Very nice. Everyone's loving that Superman.
He's good.
Okay.
So,
Adam Strange.
it's Adam Strange still in the box. He's a promo figure. Classic.
Ben's tuning in and out. No worries, Ben. Thank you for sticking in and out.
Thank you.
All good, thank you. Okay, Adam Strange, the bidding starts at $10.
$10 for Adam Strange. He's one of the stars of the recent show Krypton.
Nice.
Which is real cool. Really good show. I like that show.
And the figure comes in the box.
Yes, correct.
One of the few we still have.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So I looked up this guy. He's got this Zeta beam.
Oh, James is hitting for 10.
10.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, James.
Classic figure. Here, I can put this up here so you can see it a little bit better. He's a flying figure. He's got this Zeta ray thing that does a lot of cool stuff. And he's a time traveler, which I feel like I don't get enough of. But yeah, I don't know. I told you to watch Krypton. Did you take a look at it?
Look, I haven't had a lot of time to watch anything recently.
Krypton was good. It was a good show.
I haven't, gotten around to it yet. It's on my list.
Better than I thought.
I've got so much to watch once work is done. So
especially,
I'll get there.
It was one of the. It was a sci-fi original, which sometimes can be a little bit, but
Yeah.
it was good. It's quite good. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. I agree with you.
Such a good show. Of course she would agree with you.
All right, I think that's it. We're going to close it up on this one. XLRS 8. Adam Strange.
Strange, done.
Dunzo.
Another one for James. James is just walking away with half of our inventory.
Alright, shall we bring out another one of these bad boys?
Yeah, bring out a nice single. Bring out a tasty one.
Something that a lot of people probably didn't get. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that.
How about something that was missed out on by a few people?
Nice.
We find the card here.
And I've got to see how much is that much. Okie dokie. So this is another one from a recent set. This is a modern age piece. Very nice modern age piece. It is Sinestro from Elseworlds.
Yes, the gangster.
Gangster with a very fine coat and a Sinestro core ring.
That's it.
And the bidding for him starts at $5.
$5, not
this
bad.
This is a super rare figure.
Yeah.
With some tricksiness. Would you like to explain that?
Yeah, I'll give you a couple things here. So, obviously, if this character's on his sideline, he can replace the Joker. So
we have
5 for Tazi, thank you. Oh, that's good timing. So either he may give a free action to a friendly character named the Joker or Sinestro and replace, which is quite nice. So he can use Perplex, but only to decrease, which is a classic Sinestro core trick. But that is a trait, which is nice. So he never loses that ability. Mm-hmm. One of his really, really cool attack abilities, I think it's Pulse Wave, and he has the Green Lantern team ability, which means, and I think in this day and age, it's one of the better things you can have because it's carrying 8 people.
It's very, very nice.
Carry a lot of people, and the ability to roll and potentially take an action, correct?
Very nice stuff.
Yeah,
yes.
quite nice.
Oh wait, hang
No,
on.
that's
that's that
that's specific Green Lantern. Yeah.
That common Green Lantern, he's amazing.
Opposing characters with the Batman family, Gotham City, or Green Lantern keywords modify their attack values by -1. That is just a straight damage power that he's got. If they target Sinestro, modify their attack value by an additional -1.
He does some nasty business, this Sinestro.
Yeah, not bad.
With variable point ranks too, so you can play him at 140 or 80. And just the figure, he looks almost like the Joker with his outfit. Like he's got a pretty...
I mean, he's got the Jokery vibe going on. Jokery vibe.
Except his skin is creepier than Joker's pasty white.
Yeah, correct. I don't know, pink is probably worse.
I think we might close the window on that one. So
Tazi, well done.
Thank you, Tazi. Another one for you. Once again, let us know what Pog, or if you want, we can just pick one for you.
Alright.
No, you now have two of each Pog.
Another single?
Yeah, another single.
We've got a couple singles to get through.
We've got more than a couple of singles to get through.
How about this one? A recent feature in a film.
Oh, very nice.
Right?
Apparently, these are actually becoming a bit harder to find.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
these particular sets of figures. So
I imagine it's to do with
with their appearance in the film, yes.
Correct.
So the set for this one, this is a Golden Age piece. This is from Guardians of the Galaxy, and the piece is Proxima Midnight.
Proxima Midnight.
And the bidding for her starts at $6.
$6.
So Proxima is, of course, one of the children of Thanos, one of the Order of the Black Order.
Nice.
I think that's what they're called.
They are the Black Order, but it's not the Order of the Black Order.
I know.
That would be
I got
strange.
trapped by my sentence.
That's fine.
One of the Black Order, and I've been seeing online a lot of folks, given their appearance in Infinity War, are trying to get Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive and Ebony Maw and of course Thanos all together, and they're finding it hard to find some of these pieces. So
there's not that many around.
No, she's a cheap steal. She's a very cool looking figure. She's sort of standing on a precipice.
Yeah.
Having
murdered some poor man.
That guy.
But she's also one of the more classic. She's a sharpshooter, which you don't get anymore, right? So
so she can then do a ranged attack while base to base with someone.
Correct.
And just be like, pew.
Trixie. I do like her helmet. It's very specific.
They do have cool designs, all the Thanos minions.
It's true.
I reckon. And Thanos himself, of course.
I kind of feel bad for this alien. Look at the loss in his eyes.
Wow, so the corpse has his eyes open. He's just like, oh, I'm dead now. Whoops. That sucks.
Alright, I think we can move on from Proxima. I think we're going to close that one down.
Yeah, we might leave that. I might come back for it later.
Oh yeah, fair.
Depends. Do we have any of the other children of Thanos?
I don't think so, no. How about we do Flash Break again?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting flash break. I like it.
Hold on a minute.
I think, are they all roughly the same?
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same?
Aren't they? No, roughly the same.
I mean, I think so. No, I think they are.
What?
So these are all figures from a non-comic book set.
Yes.
A rather older comic book set. They're still Oreo based, but they are...
We have one that's a double here.
Yes, we do.
So I'll just leave that one to the side.
So this is another lightning round.
Yeah.
And the lightning round is for...
We'll just put them at $5, or shall we? That's probably fair.
What, for the whole lot, or...?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, they're too varied.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I'll just call them out. We'll do it.
So this lightning round is for Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
So what we're going to do is, like with the ID cards, we're going to put figures up now. The majority of them, I think, are $2, but which one isn't?
Scunner? No.
Scunner is
no,
2?
Slatin 2. Are they not all 2? Leatherback?
2.
They're all 2.
They're all 2. So all of these are
$2.
Now these are the kaiju from the first Pacific Rim movie, first Pacific Rim set. If anyone out there has got the awesome Jaegers from that set, you can do monster battles with them. Some of these are really cool looking.
They are really unfair to play against, I can tell you that much. What we'll do is we'll just pop each one up. It's $2. It's first to take wins. So.
And we do have 2 of Slattern, who is this gentleman here. So when we come to him, we'll do him twice.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's start with Leatherback. Leatherback. He's
I learned to spell, Christopher.
The apiest one of all of them.
So remember, all these are $2.
$2.
First in, best dressed. James has got
XLRS 8.
Okay.
Done.
So I'll just put that
Yeah.
So leatherback. Shoot. Alright, next one.
Scunner.
Scunner.
Scunner. I don't even remember him from the film, not gonna lie. But Scunner here, $2.
James
James
got him
again.
too.
There we go. I feel like James knew what he was coming for. All right.
Well, he wanted him twice. He wants him so bad he bid on him twice.
Yeah. He's just gonna keep typing me, I think. We got next up. We got Knifehead. $2 for the old Knifehead.
Now, if no one's gonna go for him, I will go for him because I have the Jaegers and not him.
So XLRS8 wrote, I didn't.
You didn't. You didn't go twice.
But
on the screen you went
Knifehead. That's for XLRS8. There we go.
Nice.
Dunzo.
Okay, and then what do we got next?
Raiju.
Raiju? How do I spell that?
R-A-I.
Yep, got it. Next one up is Raiju.
He's purple-faced. He's purple-faced.
Oh, hang on, sorry.
No, come on now.
It's
kicked him
out
off.
again.
And
Oh, stop it! Hang on. No! Oh, come on!
maybe I'll write it, shall I?
Okay, you try and write. Sorry, YouTube is deciding to kick me out because I've put too many posts in. It's not letting me.
Just don't type again. Just give it a bit
No,
of time.
I'm getting set up for the next one.
There we go. Beginning the Raiju. It's $2.
So
For this bad boy with the purple face.
James, if you want to chime in, now is the time. There we go.
There we go. Okay, excellent. Well done.
Okay, now, do we want to place a bet on whether or not James is going to go for Slasher 2?
Okay. We'll see how this goes, shall we?
So this one we're going.
Let me do it again. Just give your thing a bit of a break, just so it doesn't break you.
I'll do the next one.
Okay, here we go. It's beginning Slatin.
Slatin.
It's $2 hairs.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, James. 8.
He probably already has
9.
it, maybe.
Hey! Okay.
Not too bad. That's the delay, I think.
Yeah, that's the delay.
All right.
That was within 10 seconds. That was beautiful.
Pretty good. All right, we will put these to the side.
And what about the
We'll leave that one for later.
We'll leave that one for later? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so end the lightning round.
All right.
Right, good lightning
We'll get
round.
something a little bit more delicious again.
Delicious sounds good.
Think of this one?
Yeah, you're going to have to do it because I want a bit on it.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, we're going to go with something a little probably more sought after again.
Invisible plane.
The invisible plane. Very difficult to see through this plastic, considering it's the same color and plastic.
It is there, we promise.
Yes.
It's in the box.
Let me see how much this is. I'll be running this one. So
yes, because I am going to bid.
The invisible jet starts at $12. Here we go.
Alright.
Begin the bidding. $12 for the invisible jet. 14 from Chris. Excellent news. So let's just have a quick read.
16 from Tazi.
The prerequisite: character of 40 or more points with the Amazon keyword. It can use willpower. If the pilot is named Wonder Woman, it also can't be targeted by opposing characters more than 6 squares away. That's pretty good. $23 at the moment for the invisible jet.
Tazi, it's on.
The invisible plane may occupy squares at different elevation, blah, 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 no mind control. When an invisible plane hits a single opposing character with a range attack, choose one to last until your next turn. The hit character can't be moved or placed. The hit character can't make range attacks, or the hit character can't make close attacks. So basically just shuts people off. Pretty good. Now I think this is actually a sculpt reuse. There was an invisible jet before, and it's the same one, but obviously a different model per se, because it's different abilities, and the old one was from the old Batman set, I think.
Tazi says he's out, and we have a snake from Absurd Notions. Thank you for the snake.
Does the snake mean...
The snake is like...
$700?
You want to sneak in and get the plane? Because I happen to know Absurd Notions personally, and I think you're going to be fine with me getting the plane. My friend.
Alright, that's it.
I
think we're calling it. It's $25.
Yeah.
He needed it.
He really did.
Thank you.
And with that, I'm going to take 8 Superman. And now I have all the boxes.
Alright.
Whoa! Yay.
OP kits. Should we get a couple of those going?
Let's get some OP kit going. I want to give someone an OP kit because I've done it well. Alright. So this is... Oh, okay. A bit of an older one. So this is John Stewart Green Lantern. This is from the War of Light OP kit. Pretty nice stuff. Good figure.
John Stewart is $1.
John Stewart is $1 here. So bidding open. John Stewart. Not the comedian, but the Green Lantern at $1.
John Stewart.
I liked all the Green Lantern. I think they were the main prizes for certain weeks because you got like a different coloured lantern as the then one was the there was Guy, there was John. I think there was a Kyle in there. They were all pretty good.
Yeah, reasonable pieces, and I think I'm just reading the back. Real name John Stewart, Sector 2814, reassigned to 0. What's that?
Huh?
It says he was reassigned to Sector 0?
It means he's reassigned to Sector 0.
But which one's Sector 0? Shouldn't there at least be... Shouldn't it be Sector 1? I don't understand.
You're asking the wrong guy.
I don't understand. Well, whatever. It's John Stewart.
I don't know the space sectors unless it's in Star Trek. Sorry.
There's no Star Trek pieces, actually. I'm quite...
No, I was hoping there would be.
Yeah.
But I think I've got 90% of it.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I think we're going to move on from John Stewart. Not a problem.
Alright, they're all a good bunch. Okay. Should I just try and go... Why'd you throw them back in the box?
We can stay there.
Okay. I might try and stick to newer OP things. That's what people are after.
Let's take a look.
So
what you got?
Let's see. Falcon. Modern Age Falcon. So this is from a recent OP.
Yeah, it's 2016.
2016, I believe.
Yeah.
So
No, 2017.
2017. And what's his?
Should be
$1.
$1. Most of these are $1.
So this is an awesome Falcon. So he's 50 points. He's got a great leadership and I think enhancement ability for his damage.
Let's take a look. He can use leadership. When he does and succeeds, you may choose to empower or enhancement. And Falcon can use that power for this turn.
He's got some good keywords too. He's got Avengers, he's got Shield, and Heroes for Hire.
Yeah.
And because of the new leadership rules, he'll clear any token from any point value figure of those keywords that he's next to. And his stats are pretty great. He starts with bit of charge, bit of precision strike with his damage power.
And 3 damage precision strike's always the way to go.
Brendan's
is in for $1.
Nice. He would apparently buy that for $1, yes. So...
I think that's it. I think we can close that one up.
We can close that.
Well done, Brendan. Pog choice?
Yes, do let us know which Pog you would like. So you've now got one figure and one Pog. Alright, so another one. Let's try for another Modern Age. Okay, let's give this a go. We've got a couple of this one. So here is Polaris.
Polaris. From the X-Men set of OP. So this was Polaris, they had Havoc, and one other one, right?
Oh wait, sorry, I didn't put the price in that one. Whoops. So hang on, bidding open.
Polaris is actually $2.
$2.
A little bit different from the others. It was Polaris, Havoc, and there was one other one, wasn't it?
Banshee?
Banshee, that's
I think so.
Yeah, that's correct. Polaris, Havoc, Banshee.
Banshee, thank you, Tazi. Yes.
Yes, that's it. I think it was a reasonable little OP kit. So this one has when this character is healed by the X-Men team ability, modified its combat value by +1 for your next turn. And Polaris can use TK. When she uses it to make an object attack, increase the damage dealt by 1. Not too bad. Not too bad. But barrier as the defense ability, which I do enjoy on a smaller character. Someone who can stand in the background, chuck up a couple walls, make it difficult for everybody to get in the way.
Sorry, I've just been messaged by Good Games Hurstville, who are channeling the stream.
Yes.
They've got players in store, so hello to Hurstville folk again.
Hello, GGs.
Hello. Thanks for streaming. Yes.
Yes.
I think we can probably
closing up on Polaris.
To be fair, the star of that OP was Banshee.
Yeah. Probably.
And maybe one more OP before we move on. Someone got the Power Girl, right?
Yes.
Now, you know what? No, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one instead.
Okay.
This is another Batgirl, but a different one. This is Stephanie Brown Batgirl.
Steph Brown.
Now, she has a rather unique movement power or trait.
No, it's a movement
How would you like to describe it while I open up the bidding?
The first time this click is revealed each game, stop the dial, and if Batgirl is the only character on your force, immediately turn her back to click 1. This is 16.15, yeah, correct. So it's $1 for this bad girl.
So she dies and then comes back to life. Because that's what happened to Stephanie Brown in the comics.
Yeah.
Now she's 50 points.
Yeah.
She's got a well-rounded dial. She's got prob control, which is always tasty. And she's got a resurrection ability. James is in there. Good man.
$1.
Good man.
Brendan, we're still waiting on your POG choice as well.
Let us know, Brendan, for Falcon, which POG you would like. And James is bidding so far on the Batgirl.
$1.
Pretty nice.
I think we're gonna close it up.
Close.
Batgirl.
Let's close on Batgirl. It's a very, very nice bid.
Yes, very cool. One more time here. Alright, thank you, James.
There we go. Cheers, James.
Okay.
Alright.
Should we get something a little bit different again? Let's go for... what do you think?
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
What do you think? What do you think about that bad boy?
That bad boy's good. I like it.
Alright. Something a little older, a little more classic. We're going with...
That's, can I just see the number?
Yes.
Yeah, tops. Cool. So this is, again, a little older piece, but once again, very sought after. This
super collectible. It's Zombie Red Skull.
And he's going for $20.
Starting at $20 for the Zombie Red Skull. He's got the Hydra team ability, which is nice.
Now, I don't know if you remember ever playing the zombies, particularly on the zombie team base. Oh, bidding 23 for Tazi, thank you. I don't know if you remember playing the zombies. I remember.
I remember SummerSlam?
I remember during SummerSlam. 25 from Brendan. 25 for the Red Skull.
Amazing.
Very
now,
nice.
just remember, guys, we do have 2 of these, so we will be able to come back to this again.
28 from Tazi. Bloody hell.
Thank you. 120 points, and he ignores characters, which is quite nice. But again, very much these older chase sets, the ones with the colored base, they feel like were way more collectible than other sets.
They were real good.
Chases were. Nowadays, the chase sets seem to be a little more divided. The older ones seem to be very uniform, very specific. They made a good team together rather than apart. Because I don't really like, as an example, the chases from like this new Batman set, not specifically made for each other.
No, they're not.
They'll work together.
Absolutely.
But it's not specifically made for each other.
So Brendan's just popped out of bidding. Just remember, Brendan, we do have another Red Skull.
There's a second one,
so
we
don't
can
worry.
come back to it later.
I think we can close the window
on
this
this closing
one.
it up on $28.
On $28 for Tazi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well done.
Okay. Wow, Tazi's starting to clean up here a bit too.
Yeah. How about we go in that same vein?
Now, we are going to have to count soon how many of the pogs we've gone through, because we have gone through quite a few.
Well, there are 80 pogs.
We haven't gone through... Oh, actually. No, we haven't gone through quite that many.
There are 80 pogs.
There are 80 pogs. No, you're quite right.
We should be good.
Okay, so, what's this one, Dave?
This is another chase set, the coloured base.
I need to find price. There it is. Oh, wow. That's really low. Holy crap.
Not as expensive as it used to be, that's for sure. It's the Orion set from the Slosh set that we were talking about before.
Yes.
So, Legion of Superheroes, these are the Dark Side Taken people.
And he is $2, by the way.
He starts $2, correct.
$2 for a chase is nuts.
Crazy nuts.
Nutty.
And
Tazi's got a bit in.
Excellent, thank you. This one has something that you don't see much anymore either, which is he's got basic move and fire.
He does, which is a very outdated power. But very
you
cool.
really don't see that at all. $5, thank you.
$5 from Tazi.
It's 5 range, 2 lightning bolts, and his
7
move
from James.
and attack. Quite nice. So they all have a trait which, if anybody's played this against me, I have all of these ones. I've played this match a couple times where you have, at the beginning of my game, for all friendly characters, remove 1 attached game element from an opponent's resource or relics, assign it to a character, so basically you steal their relics, and at the beginning of my turn, roll 2d6 for all friendly characters with this trait. If the result is lower than the sum total of all of the click numbers, then modify all opposing characters' combat value by -1. Do you remember that? Do you remember? I used to roll it. Used to get it every time.
Fighting those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, but no,
$8
from
Thank
Tazi.
you. It's a very, very cool ability. They also all have a stop click, which is
9
nice.
from James.
The stop click gets you to phasing teleport, and after they resolve that action, they can use regen as a free action, which is unbelievable.
They all have that.
They all have that same
ghastly.
ability. It's very, very
ghastly.
cool. Yeah, very, very awesome.
$10 from Tazi.
Amazing. It's also a very cool looking piece. The straight black with the pink, harder to see, but the cool blue dial as well. I really wish they would bring back. We're at $12. Thank you, XLRS.
Bidding war, exactly right.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's like, ooh.
I wish they did kind of bring it back for the Infinity, right? The models that were there, or the chases that they had, all had a little starry kind of glittery bases.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Yes.
I really can hear from XLRS.
Yep.
On $12.
Shall we? Going once, going twice. Sold to James for 12.
Well done, guys.
Wow, that was more frenetic than I was expecting.
Okay.
It was like punch.
Shall we whip out something a little different again? Let's change it up.
They are modern age still.
They are still modern age, correct.
No, you can just find they are that much.
Yes. All right.
Yep.
It's the Deadpool and the Mercs for Money Fast Forces. The bidding starts at $10 for this one. This one doesn't come with anything specific, but
no maps. And
no maps and stuff. Correct.
And things.
Yeah, I mean there's models.
Like there are figures and dice. So you know.
But yes, no, I don't think there's dice in this one.
Oh really?
It's just the figures and the cards.
Okay, I take it back. There are no dice. You don't hold figures.
I think that these ones were cool for a very specific reason. So each of the different colors, they like have majority of those abilities, and they also stop it on other people.
They do.
So they counter those abilities that the other color, and yeah, it's very confusing to explain.
Yeah, and to go with them, we don't have this in the bidding, but if you can find it, there's I think a pink Terra or a pink figure as an OP prize that fits in with this set. So then there are 7 coloured ones which cover most of the spectrum.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Most of the coloured ones.
Yes, correct.
So
very cool set.
Very nice set. I've learned from experience playing against these guys that they're bloody frustrating to kill.
It can be.
Very frustrating.
It can be.
You know, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, bidding starting at $10 for these forces.
For this. I remember when this set came out, that was during a it was one of the late sets as well that came to Australia a little bit late. But it was a very, very fast flying set. All the chases were really cool. Again, another set where the chases were cool. They don't work together because you don't want to play a bunch of Deadpool chases together. They don't really do the same thing.
No.
Most of the Deadpool chases need other people or something else to go along with them to make it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool chases. All right, I think we're going to move on.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll come back to this one. Something in the same vein as earlier on, I believe. We did mention this one a little earlier. I think that
what's this one? Yep, he's not much.
Okay.
Alright, this is big.
Yes.
Biggin.
A big one. It is the Days of Future Past Scenario Sentinel Pack. Which the bidding for
that's the Alpha Class one, right?
Yes, Alpha Class.
At $20.
Bidding starts at $20 for this one. Now this one is has got a couple models in it. So what's included? It's an Alpha Class Sentinel, an alternate left arm, alternate damaged head, torso, and a removable tentacle, 2 full color maps, 2 Alpha Class Sentinel game dials, an alternate head, an alternate damaged right arm, a blast effect, and 48 tokens.
James is in for 20.
$20 for James, thank you. I think that this was a set that was way before my time, whatever set this matched up with, but very cool model nonetheless. Same similar model to the other Sentinel, but again with a lot more interchangeable pieces.
He's got a little, if you can flip that side round, he's got a little bit of a hand thing happening, like stop in the name of each other side.
Yeah, I like the art on this one as well, actually. It's pretty cool.
It's very nice. It's classic Claremont stuff.
Yeah. Standard.
Is that something that speaks to you?
Standard.
And I heard that was actually a good set, Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
I heard there were some very nice pieces in there.
It's one of my favorite X-Men Probably one of my favorite Marvel stories is Days of Future Past.
Pretty good. Movie was alright.
I like the movie.
Movie was
good.
Alright. Should we close?
Yeah, I think we're closing up $20.
Okay.
XLRS8, well done. You'll be sentineling it up.
Damn
Sentineling?
Sentineling.
Alright. How about we bring out something that I think everybody's waiting for?
I reckon we leave him till a little bit later.
Are you sure?
I reckon.
Are you sure?
Because we've only got the one of him, don't we?
Yeah, we only got one. Alright, a couple more singles then, shall we?
Let's do some singles.
Let's take
Pick
out...
a single I want to go for.
Okay, here's the Black Knight.
I don't know. I don't know about it.
But it's such a cool piece.
It is a very cool piece.
I liked a lot of these peanut-based models. We didn't get too many.
So this is another modern piece. This is from Avengers Defenders War.
Yes.
Very recent set. One of the best competitive sets I think I've ever seen is Avengers Defenders War.
I agree.
Very few bad figures in there.
Here
and this one is the Black Knight. And he starts bidding at $10.
$10 for the peanut base Black Knight. So all these guys had an ability. They were all named different things, but basically they get given a power action to move in a direct path, and they would ignore whoever was in the way, whoever was there.
Yeah.
They make a close attack using exploit weakness on this one, targeting all characters he moved through. So I remember this one. I remember the Ghost Rider was really cool.
Ghost Rider was great. Valkyrie as well.
Valkyrie was
really
great. All of them really had the same kind of ability. They would just charge straight and do some really cool, some cool abilities. So this one with exploit weakness, I think, is quite good.
I reckon.
It's not too bad.
And he's riding like a weird spaceship mechanical horse thing. Just being like, hey-ah, zoom.
That's it.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. He's got Defenders together, which is nice as well.
A lot of the good Defenders figures get that from that set.
Yes, I think they all had it if they're a Defender, but I think that not a lot of the... Which team is Valkyrie on?
She's on Defenders.
Is she a Defender?
She's a Defenders and Asgardian, I think.
Yeah, right.
So, I've got her because she's Asgardian.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair.
Shall we close the
Moving on from Black Knight, okay, not a problem.
Alright, more hot singles
Another hot single. Let's go for, again, something a little more recent. I have to find the card.
Particularly one for all you fans of Kingdom Come. Can you scroll down for me?
Yes.
I just need to know how much this gentleman is going for. That much. Wow. Okay.
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alright, so this one...
The Ray!
Is the Ray. So he is a piece from the Elseworld set. He's one of the Kingdom Come pieces.
And he starts at $2.
He starts at $2. Indeed he does. Probably the least, like as in he's got the lowest rarity for KC figs because most of them are super rare and above.
Because he's just rare.
Because he's just a rare.
Yeah.
But he's real good for 130 points?
125.
125 points.
25 at his isolated.
Taz got a bid down for $2.
$2, thanks Tazi. So his isolation is... He can't be moved, placed, blah, 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 but he has... Choose an opposing character within 8 squares. Until your next turn, the Ray has line of fire to that character. That character can't make attacks.
So he basically is just a giant, like the Fox searchlight from 20th Century
Fox,
just pointing at you like, no.
That's exactly right.
Do not watch that Marvel movie.
And at that same point time, he is 8 range with, let's count them, 4 lightning bolts. I don't think you could see it there, but 4 lightning bolts is quite good.
Goodness me.
It's not a bad. But yeah, he does 4 damage, so he can potentially do 1 damage to 4 targets. If you can hit with 11 and precision strike, not too bad. And he's got running shot, so quite good. I think we're closing it up. I think Tazi's going to get it.
Yeah, $2 for the Ray for Tazi. Nice.
It's a bit of a steal for $1.
That's really for $2.
$2, sorry.
No, it's a really good steal for $2.
Yeah. Okay. Another single. What do you think? You take a pick.
No, because I don't want to. I'll try and pick one I don't want to bid on.
Just pick something.
Let's pick one. Alright, let's try this one.
Yeah.
So this is the title character Deadpool. Deadpool Merc with a Mouth. From the Deadpool and X-Force set. This is the first title character, I think, in the game ever.
Correct.
And he is starting. Give me a second. Scroll up for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is starting at $6.
And I think this is honestly one of my favorite models in general.
was fought against by him last year at Nationals, and he just cleaned up.
Yeah.
The person who played him and played me, you know who you are. I'm still bitter about that.
He's standing here. He is stamping on a HeroClix map, kicking the smaller models around. It's quite good. Quite good. But his title character abilities. Let's take a quick look at that. His plus. He starts on 3. His +1 is heal Deadpool up to 1 click, so he can just heal 1 or 0 and still just get a point. -2 is opposing characters' combat values can't be increased, so no perplex, nothing like that on your opponents, which is pretty good. And his -6, Deadpool mode with the mouth makes a range attack using basically ignoring everything, except for walls, I guess. Targeting each opposing character within range and line of fire. It's kind of a pulse wave, I guess. Each hit character is dealt 2 penetrating damage instead of normal damage, and he can use prog control during that attack, which is not bad at all.
Not bad, and it is blisteringly effective when that goes off.
Yeah.
And it does go off, and it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts everyone. It hurts my soul. It hurts my pieces. Open the bid already. I have opened the bid. I put a post up. Put a comment.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. For some reason,
it is up over there, but I don't know why it didn't come up.
I did put a comment on my thing, but it didn't. No, I'm sorry. I promise.
Maybe they've just banned you.
Maybe. I bloody hope not. So Dave is a witness. I have just put.
Yeah, there we go.
My apologies. I thought
that's the second time. The bid's at $6.
$6 to bid. Clearly, we've got some ready people to go.
That's it.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Sorry, guys.
Blame YouTube.
That's
YouTube
weird.
is like, you're posting too much. Stop writing on our site, you jerk.
$6.
$6 to Brendan.
Thank you, Brandon. Easy piece. Again, like I said, I think it's really cool. Who is he fighting here? I think it's Terra.
He's fighting Terra. Francis from the Deadpool movie is the A guy.
And this guy that breaks bones. I can't remember his
Tombstone.
name. Tombstone. That's it.
That was a real good piece. The common Tombstone.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You get that broken bones thing is what he did. It was really cool.
So we'll leave the bid for another few seconds, but...
Sorry, we had to let that one go.
Yeah,
that's weird, you did type it, I can see it.
That's it, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Bloody
yeah,
YouTube.
Title characters I think are definitely a place to keep looking at, because there are some really cool ones, there's some not so great ones, but...
I reckon it's worth having one of each, just in case they get fit with the team. Like, I currently have the Captain America one from Infinity.
Yeah.
And,
it's quite good.
God, Chris, stop pushing your alt-right agenda on us. What's my alt-right agenda?
You know what it is.
No, I don't.
We all know what it is.
What's my alt-right agenda? I don't have one.
I think we're going to close this one up. Brandon, $6. Thank you very much. Make sure you let us know which pog. We're still waiting for your other pog.
Yeah, Brendan, please tell us which pog you want. You get 2.
2 choices, Brendan.
The comments spamming. No, you're right. I'm sorry. There was a lot of propaganda that YouTube is suppressing, so... You know, I will make my own platform to do this. So Brendan has got Deadpool, Merc with a mouth. Telstra ruined the timing of your joke. No, I got it. It was a good joke. So yeah, Brendan, please let us know. You now have 2 pogs outstanding. You need to pick. You have already picked 8 Superman so far. So let us know which 2 pogs you would like for your stuff. In the meantime, Dave, what are we bidding on now? Oh, we're bidding on this guy. Okay.
All right. Another biggin here.
Another biggin, and he's a reasonably priced biggin too.
Yeah, not too bad. It is Titano.
Titano, and his bid starts at $8.
$8 with an interchangeable head, which I like. He's got the green ray eyes.
Super X until you run out.
Oh,
please. Now, I just put up the comment again, and it didn't open. So
no, it came. It's here. It's
it came?
Yeah.
Okay, so it came.
Got it. $8 from Tazi, thank you very much.
$8, thank you.
Let's have a quick read of his abilities if I can get there.
Superman for Brendan. Superman for Brendan. And then Titano, go for it.
So one of the things I really like about this one, and it's probably this first trait, it's at the beginning of your turn, choose an adjacent opposing character, or if there isn't any, choose an adjacent friendly character. Make a close attack targeting that character. So he just gets a free attack at the beginning, but you got to make sure that he's next to enemies. It's $10 from
$10 from Tazi.
Well done. Otherwise, he's punching your own guys, basically. But he's got giant reach because he's colossal, right?
God,
so
man.
you want to keep him away from everybody else, but it's very, very cool.
See, I would get him if we had a matching Godzilla colossal, so then I could paint him as King Kong.
I really like his belly. It's quite sizable.
Hey. he's allowed to have a sizable belly.
I suppose.
Right? We're equal opportunity here. $12 from Tazi is the current high bid.
Very nice. Titano modifies his attack by +1 when he occupies terrain of the highest elevation on the map that isn't elevation 1. So they got us around on that one, but his Metropolis, Animal, and Brute. Very, very cool piece, and I always like the Titano's laser eyes. I think it's a very cool effect. Full range as well, which is not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Alright, I think
Should we close
we're getting there.
the
Tazi
window
at
there?
$12 it looks like might be winning.
Alright, we'll give it
That's
another
it.
few seconds. James, do you want to jump in? James, your window is closing.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Alright, that's it.
1, 2, 3, done.
Tazi
Bidding
at 12.
is
Well done.
closed. Tazi wins the big 8.
Right, maybe a couple OPs.
Titano, how much was it? Sorry, $12.
12.
Nice.
Just stretching my legs.
Couple of OPs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get him for a stretch in a second.
Oh, yeah.
What have we got? Okay. So let's do another young lady to go with Miss America.
Oh, yeah. This one was a good one.
That was a very good one. So
It is Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop, otherwise also known as Hawkeye.
Yeah. That's it.
And
Second Hawkeye's $1.
She is one doll hair.
$1
Why don't
hair.
you tell us what her fancy thing is?
So give her free action, choose one. Close combat expert or range combat expert.
Hit from Tazi.
Excellent, thank you Tazi, $1 so far. She has just a lot of great things. In cap, which is obviously the thing you use her for.
Oh yeah.
And using range combat expert and in cap is always a bonus. So she could potentially be 12 attack, 13 attack with in cap, which is reasonable. Running shot of 9, very, very good. Very, very reasonable piece. One of the better ones from that OP. I'll bring it up here again. She's got the good I Heart Hawkeye shirt on the back, if you could see it properly.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Should
I think
we
that's it.
close the bidding?
Tazi for $1.
Well done, Tazi.
Taking it away. Taking it away.
Very, very nice.
Dig in again.
Another OP. Okay. Done Polaris. Who's this? Oh, let's do him.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do Aquaman.
The movie's coming out soon.
Yes. So this is the figure from the, I think, Trinity War OP.
No, I don't think so.
Or it's the figure from the Trinity
It's
War?
the figure from the Trinity War, but this is from 2016. I think that.
Aquaman. Yeah, that's after the.
Yeah. This is
set.
2016
And then how
set.
much is? He's probably
He's $1. Most of these are $1. So it's Aquaman. Classic
Aquaman.
pose Aquaman.
Unfortunately, he is not Jason Momoa, but he's still pretty cool as he is.
If your opponent is the first player and does not choose a map with printed water terrain, you may place 7 water markers on the map. You turns it into a water.
James.
$1 for XLRS8, thank you. When Aquaman occupies water, he may use combat reflexes, willpower, and lines of fire drawn to him by opposing characters not occupying water terrain are blocked. So unless you're in the water, you can't touch this. Can't touch this. It's bad. Okay, I think that's it. Closing it up.
Alright, well, yours, James.
Well done.
Now, I am just going to do a quick count of how many things we've sold, because I am
Starting to worry about your pogs.
I am starting to worry
We've
about
got plenty of pogs, but let's do it. And while you're doing that, let me get a calculator out here, and we should see how much money we've raised so far.
Okay, 40.
Yeah,
We've
let's
sold
go through.
40 pogs so far.
Yeah. Can you scroll back up there for me? I'd just like to see, we'd like a quick count on how much money we've raised so
Yes,
far.
we have gotten quite a bit. So thank you to everyone who has bid and who has won things so far. Just again, we're now at 2 hour marks. A reminder that our email address is underthedial@gmail.com, all one word. At the end of all this, make sure you send through your details. Once you've won all your good things, we'll send you back your list of stuff and work out how to take all of your money. So underthedial@gmail.com is where we get all that stuff.
So just calculating up here, 10.
Every little bit counts.
Absolutely.
So while Dave is doing that, my personal favourite way of having eggs is also Eggs
Oh
Benedict.
my god.
If I can't have Eggs Benedict for whatever reason, because the hollandaise does have a lot of fat, I try to avoid that. Then probably either fried or scrambled, personally.
that's basically all of the...
Well, I'm not a big fan of poached or hard-boiled or soft-boiled for that matter. I did have some lovely boiled eggs in Melbourne recently though, so that was nice.
Amazing, guys. So far,
wow, holy crap.
we have hit $404. $404, guys. That is $202 for players to come to Sydney, which we'll be splitting up with everybody that's there. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. And we're
It's
still
amazing.
not done.
We're not done yet. We've got a couple more bits to go.
Including one...
Yeah, I think the one that people are going to be the most excited about.
I'm hoping there's a few spinnings with this one.
That's it.
Should we do... You want to do more singles?
Let's do some more singles because these are probably some of the pieces that people are looking for.
Yeah.
So let's do this bad boy.
Oh wow.
A classic, and then I'll follow it up with this one.
With the other classic.
Yeah.
Right, let's do the first one.
Yeah. Grab the card.
How much is he? Oh wow, these chases, man.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. All right. Introduce our next client, Dave.
Gluttony.
Gluttony from the Trinity War set. He's Chase, and he is at the ridiculous price of $6.
$6.
I mean, come on.
Now, we're also going to follow it up with another one of the chases from this set.
Yes.
I think they're really cool looking models. They all have that really cool see-through plastic effect.
We got a hit from Tazi for
Tazi
Gluttony.
for 6, thank you.
Nice.
They all have, obviously, their own relics, which we don't have with it, but they weren't too difficult to find. But what he has...
Things are ridiculous.
He can't be carried. When he is dealt damage, he ignores all but 1 damage, and it can't be counted or ignored. So he basically only ever takes 1 damage at a time, which is really, really cool. He's quintessent. He's also it's also Mystics.
Mm-hmm.
So every damage that you give him, you're taking 1 in return, which seems real nasty.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Like good bad though.
Correct. But he also has Steel Energy, and opposing characters within 5 squares can't be healed. So he just really, really locks the game down.
Can I just tell you, all of these chases, fighting back in the day, you don't fight them, you just die.
Yeah, you move
I
away
would
from, take everybody else out and do what you can. He has one other ability here, which is he can use Exploit Weakness. When he hits an opposing character, remove any relics and resources assigned to them. Relics and resource attachments can't be assigned to that character for the rest of this game. Basically just turns off that ability. Alright, I think that's it. We're going to close that up at 6.
Well, no.
Oh, $8.
We have a hit for 8.
Amazing.
On Gluttony. Holy crap.
Wow. Look at him go. He's slinking his way back.
Yeah. Like, I am standing Jabba the Hutt. Wow.
I like it.
He's like a big jelly mound.
Yeah, that's it.
Except he's solid.
Yeah.
And not chewy at all.
I like him.
Okay, current bids at
$8.
Do we have any more?
Any more bids?
Going once. Going twice. $10. Wow, Tazi comes in from behind.
Coming in.
Holy crap.
He's very cool. That's good. I feel like it would be a shame to see him go for too low a price when they're that cool.
They were ridiculously expensive.
They were unbelievable. They used to be
chases.
$70, $80 these ones.
You know what else I saw the other day on Troll and Toad? The 12 from Absurd Notions.
Well done.
It's Absurd Notions Monster Gluttony.
Yeah.
I saw the 3 set of the Trinity of Sin, so Phantom Stranger, Questioners, and Pandora. Now, back when they were at their prime, when they were still in rotation, you were looking at like
100%.
well over $100.
I remember a friend. Do you remember we had a friend at
Yes.
the cave that used to play that?
Do you want to know how much they were when I looked the other day?
I don't know.
For the set together?
We have one of the pieces here on this thing.
Well, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
For the set together,
Yeah.
it was just ridiculous.
Yeah. Not a great price.
No.
Well, that's it. I think we got our Absurd Notions for 12. Tazi bows out.
Oh, yep, nice. Bidding is closed. Absurd Notions has won.
$12. Well done.
Nice.
Okay.
Good work, Absurd Notions.
Here comes my other cat. To hassle us a bit.
Absurd Notions, please let us know which pog you would like. We have Ape Superman. No, we can't give Absurd Notions the cat.
Would you like this
cat? Down. No.
This one hassles us at night time.
So, we have, for your pleasure, Absurd Notions, we have Ape Superman and Ape Flash. We have Serpent Spider-Man and $1 for cat. Thanks, Tazi. Serpent Spider-Man and Serpent Punisher. We have 8 Batman and 8 Green Lantern. I like Batman. I've got him. And Serpent Daredevil and Serpent Moon Knight. Also very nice. So take your pick. Absurd Notions, let us know which one, and we will add that to your checkout list.
I'm going to write this down here again, because I didn't get to write this down, but before...
Under the dial.
That's our email. Make sure you send us a message at the end of the day.
Yes.
We have a list of all the bid pieces. Obviously, if you've forgotten something, we'll remind you. But that's how we're going to work out payment and shipping. And again, obviously, shipping is available at your cost if you want us to actually mail it out to you or come to pick it up from the Nationals, which would be free for everybody, and obviously the point of this cast.
Also, obviously, there's still the option of an African swallow to carry your
That isn't an option.
It is totally.
It's never been an option. All right.
So the next one is
same set.
Chase?
Yeah, correct. Same set, same chase set. It's Sloth.
Sloth.
The sleepiest man alive.
And Sloth is going for $5.
Starting at $5. Reasonable.
Sloth is, goes well with gluttony. Tell us what Sloth does, Jake.
Okay.
James says I've forgotten.
Don't worry,
we've got it all written down. Don't worry.
So one of the things he has is after an action given to an opposing character within 4 squares resolves, the character given the action can't be given further actions this turn. So that means you're either taking an action or a free action.
He's
not
like
both.
a jelly baby. He looks like a jelly baby.
But I like that he's also kind of chubby, sleepy guy. It's nice. So basically, you're giving them the option of either an action or a free action, but not both. They don't get to have both. He, of course, it's also Quintessent and Mystics. And the other ability is got opposing characters within 2 squares get Earthbound neutralized, and his damage value cannot be modified. So you're taking whatever he's giving, and he's got something here which is quite nice. He's got 8 range with 3 lightning bolts.
I'll put a bid down.
Oh, $5.
$5.
Very nice.
I'll bid on.
I think I realised the reason why he can't be damage value because he does 0 damage, but he just in caps is the answer. But he can do 3 targets in cap, which is quite nice.
As you do.
Yeah, but he's quite a funky little dude. I like it. He's kind of maxing, relaxing, sleepy man.
He's a jelly baby.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
I think that's it. I think we can close this one up. It's $5 to this man. Dunzo.
Oh, sorry, Cat. Thought, why not? I think I might take another Spidey as my next pop.
Alright.
So
let's dig in one more time here. Shall we whip out something a little more excitable?
Yeah. So, Tazi mentioned before about not having this piece. So you may want to have a go at this one.
For those of you that missed out, it is the Justice League Teleporter.
Now it is unfortunately... Hang on, where is it?
Unboxed. No, it's in single figures.
Single figures?
Mm-hmm.
There, got it. It is unfortunately in Golden Age.
Yes.
Now with the new rotation, but still a potent piece.
Absolutely.
And if you've got, even if you've just got it as a stand for your ID cards, I've seen this with all cards round, and it's just scary. It's an intimidating thing to have.
Hard to fight.
Is it 6? I think 6 ID cards that can go on there,
6
max?
ID cards at a time.
And that starts at $3. $3.
Buckaroos.
For the Justice League Teleporter.
Easy.
I'm really... Yep, Tazi's in
for 3. We figured as much.
James is in there for 5.
Oh,
here we go.
Okay. The bidding war begins again.
It's just a nutty
So I
piece.
think me and a friend, $7.
Sevens and Tazi.
We had a battle with this using... what's her name? Magic Girl Shazam Woman.
Magic Girl Shazam Woman.
What's her name?
Mary Marvel.
Mary Marvel.
James is in at 10.
Thank you, $10. So Mary Marvel was the piece that we were using. She was calling out IDs on this bad boy. She was unbelievable to fight against. Looks like Tazi is out.
Tazi's
We're
out.
at $10 at the moment is the last bid. It's also a way to bring back the ID cards onto this.
Yes.
You can roll for it. So there's a lot of really cool uses on this bad boy. Again, even though it's Golden Age, still play a Golden Age game with some resources. You'd be doing pretty well. I think that's it. I think we're going to call it.
We're going to call it.
XLRSA.
Teleporter's over.
$10.
Going once, twice, done.
Well done.
Good work, James. Another thing to add to the list of which you currently don't know what you have. It's great.
Alright. Shall we do this one? or where are we going?
I don't know.
Where are we digging?
I think.
'Cause I think those are done.
You think those are done?
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe we can try.
There are still some singles in there. At least I'm gonna.
For sure. Maybe we can.
Oh yes, please.
Give this a bit of a go.
Yes, please. This one is one I'm gonna actually. How much was he? This one's one I'm gonna have to excuse myself
Okay.
because I really want this one too.
One of the more expensive rares that exist. Thank you.
You guys are awesome presenters. Cheers!
Thank you so much.
I mean, I like to think he's the better one. I'm passable. He's the expert. I'm taking my cues from this gentleman.
We've got
Alright.
Thanos.
Yes!
The classic Thanos.
From Guardians
Yes.
of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy set.
And he starts at
$18, I believe.
$18, and I'm going to have to bid because I really want him.
So, I'm going to let him do his bidding.
Yep.
Starts at 20 now, apparently. So, I think that he's one of the more expensive rares that exist. Rightfully so, because he's got an unbelievable array of abilities.
Oh my god, does he
His
ever.
power cosmic. At the beginning of your first turn, each opponent chooses one. So this is also worded correctly for multiplayer games, which I like. Deal 1 damage to each character on his or her force, 100 points or less, or choose a character on their force, 101 points or more, and deal that character 3 damage itself. Opponents can't choose an option for which they have no characters. So you can't cheat your way out of this one. You're either getting a damage to everybody underneath 100, or you're taking 3 damage to 1. Beginning of your first turn, choose an opposing character. Thanos' attacks deal 1 additional damage to that character. When that character is KO'd, choose another character. So he's always just going to pick somebody out of the crowd and smack them up good.
Zap. He's just going to be picking them and going zap.
Basically.
And just look at... I know I'm spending a lot of time on the aesthetics of figures.
Oh, but that's half the fun.
But just look at how menacing... Imagine seeing that barreling towards you on the map. I know it's a bit blurry, but... Seeing that on the map, just be like, I am so cross now. Yeah. I'm gonna just zap you. It puts the fear of God into you.
It's pretty good. He's a pretty tasty figure. It looks like we're getting to the time we're gonna have to close this up. Looks like you're gonna win.
I mean, I'm alright with that.
Any bids? Any last bids on Thanos? No? Alright, we're closing it up. Ending Thanos at $20.
Nice.
Well done. Well done.
And I'll take another Superman.
Okay, that's a lot of Superman.
Well, apparently they are in vogue. Describing Thanos as cross is hilarious. Well, he is. Look at he's grumpy.
He's mad.
He's probably got constipation issues too. I mean, the face is like, he's like, I need to use the bathroom.
Alright, so here's the one we were talking about.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see if I can find the card. Here we go.
We've only got this one not
out of
the
them.
others,
Yeah, correct. Yeah. But that's okay. Still one of the cooler ones. It is the Phantom Stranger.
Phantom Stranger. That would be a very big toilet, yes.
You're correct.
Phantom Stranger, and it's starting at $12 heads.
$12. Yeah, like you said, it's unreasonably priced considering what they used to be priced. But this is also, it's harder to see on this one, but it is a different color base. It's a see-through grey.
Oh, so it is. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Is that on all 3 of the Trinity?
It's on all 3 of them, that's correct.
Nice.
Yeah. Very cool figures, really, really cool abilities. Phantom Stranger can use Faith and Teleport, and the carry ability, but his speed value is not modified. $12 so far, thank you. You may carry 1 additional character for each other friendly character with the Mystical or Trinity of Sin keyword, so he can always just pick up a bunch of mystical guys. He may use Mind Control and the Mystic's team ability. He can use Mind Control as a free action to target a single opposing character with 2 action tokens. So, got somebody with 2, they're getting Mind Controlled.
Not bad.
Which is nice. Well, it's got the old team ability, the team-based thing, which they don't have many anymore.
No, I wish they'd bring back team bases.
I really am glad that they're gone. I'm not gonna lie.
Team bases.
It was such
they were
an annoyance.
I never got any, so I'm not talking from a position of someone who had like 5 and were like killing everyone with them. They just were cool, and they're good for display. I reckon.
For display, it's great. I feel like they should do more for HeroClix displays. I reckon if they brought out some things that you could actually stand them in, some big scenarios and stuff you could put on shelves, people would buy that stuff.
I would buy that.
I would buy that stuff too.
So we're currently at $12 for the Phantom Stranger.
I'll read off one more of these things here. So Phantom Stranger can use Defend, Invulnerability, and Mastermind. When Phantom Stranger transfers damage using Mastermind, he can choose to only transfer some of it. If he does, any damage not transferred is dealt to him as unavoidable damage. So you can transfer portions of it, deal nothing to that person because they -2 or whatever, and take maybe 1 unavoidable instead, which is not too bad.
So you can get him and get your hands on Pandora and the question. You've got yourself a
very, very nasty team.
Meshed Mystics team. 100%. And I fought against the 3 before, and they are not fun to kill.
Looks like that's going to be it. We're going to be calling it, I think.
Close for Phantom Stranger.
$12, well done.
$12 to Mr. Tarzi. Thank you kindly.
Keep looking down to avoid the cat.
Yeah, don't kill the cat.
I'm trying my best.
I'm pretty sure RSPCA will get on you for that.
Yes.
Alright, we're getting to the bottom of the singles here.
I think this one might be a little bit excitable too.
Do we want to put a few up to do...
Yeah, to speed it along.
To speed it along a little, so... I mean, that one, yeah, that one's good.
How about that? That should do.
Do you want to do...
I'll just leave that for now.
We'll get there.
Okay. So,
okay, so let's we'll start with her because you got the card out.
Yeah.
So the first one going is actually a common prime. It's from the Uncanny X-Men sets, the previous X-Men set. This is Emma Frost, the Emma Frost Prime. So she's an interesting piece because she actually is a transforming thing from the common in that set. So she gets damaged and then can turn into her diamond form. I'm just trying to find. She starts at $3. So the cool thing about Emma. And the cool thing about her, and as well, she's similar to the Kitty Pryde Prime, the uncommon that came from that set. We have a 3 from Tarzi, thank you. So Emma, in her Undiamond form, gets dropped to, I think, one of her last clicks, and then transforms for an extra 5 points into Diamond form Emma. And when she does, she can take a maximum of 1 damage from range attacks. She's also got that as just a general trait for her if you play her at full points. And she's got a stop click with invulnerability. So
she was a nice little piece to be turned into. If you have the other piece, she makes a really, really good like strong hitter in a close combat when you're there.
Plus, if you're running things like the Prime Magneto from the new X-Men set, the Hellfire Club one, if you're running Black King, the OP prize, she's got the Hellfire Club keywords as well. So if you're playing Golden Age with her, she'll fit in with that really well. And given that she starts, if you play her at 4 points, her dial with a 9 charge, 11 attack, super strength with 18 impervious, and a 3 damage outwit, using that Magneto, using Black King, she can just be real nasty, blowing through people, just ramming through them.
Really, really good piece. Also a really cool looking model. And might I add, something that doesn't happen very often with this set and this model, she's standing straight.
She is. Most of them are like...
most of them are bent over, most of them are flipping backwards, but she is straight.
She also, because her face is translucent, she doesn't have Emma's black lipstick on the regular piece, which usually is mispainted like up here, so it looks like she's got a moustache. Yeah. This one does not.
She does have a moustache though in the movies, in the comics, I think. Anyway, alright, we'll close it up for $3, I think.
Well done, $3 for Emma Frost.
Okay.
Nice. Next up.
Alright.
Different kind of regal, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, she's the White Queen.
Okay.
And now we need to go to the Queen of the Ocean. I'm sorry. King of the Ocean.
I'm like, wow, that's rough.
I'm sorry, that was... I'm really sorry, that was not intentional.
Fine. Not a problem. Another one of the KC figures.
Another KC, so
it is King Aquaman.
King Aquaman, and he's going for $10.
Starting at $10 for
now,
King Aquaman.
I just want to put a bit of defense out here, because when he came out in Elseworlds, so he's still modern legal, when he came out in Elseworlds, I got one, and I had people say, of all the KC pieces, he is the worst. That is incorrect, okay? I don't know who the worst would be. We got a 10 from Brendan.
$10 from Brendan, thank you.
People are like, oh, he doesn't have any really good traits, his dials, whatever. He is a solid piece, right?
He's strong.
He is strong for the points you get him, plus any of the KCs are good. We currently have a high bid of 11 from Tarzi.
$11 from Tarzi. So I'll read you his...
I feel like part of the reason people don't like him is because they're Aquaman racist.
Maybe.
Because everyone is. 12 from Brendan.
His ability when he's standing in his isolated trait is at the beginning of your turn you may place a water terrain marker in any square of clear terrain within 8 squares. Give him a free action. Choose an opposing character. 13. Choose an opposing character that occupies a water terrain and they get placed into an adjacent square. So you can be placing down water, cut off people from where they're going, and then move them somewhere else to a water terrain marker, which I think is the part that
15 from Brendan
that people forget. So it's quite tricksy little card. But in all honesty, he just has good stats. I know you can't read it. You should look it up. But it's basically 9 with charge, 12 attack, and 18 defense, and 4 with exploit weakness.
Which you can then use on that charge, can't you?
Yes, correct.
So you can charge an exploit and then punch someone with exploit the next turn. He also never loses mobility. So when he loses his charge halfway through the dial, he goes to sidestep with a sidestep and blades.
Yeah.
Again, the latest sidestep and blades also has exploit. It's just a tasty package. And for 110 points, he might not be filling out a nationals team,
no,
but he's
quite a good piece.
A really, really good, understated KC piece.
And is it part of the chair sitters?
And I
the throne
believe
sitters. I think that's it.
There's been a gentleman's agreement between Tazi and...
I think Brendan's got it for 15.
Brendan's got for $15 King Aquaman.
Quackwaman.
The Quackwaman, the king of the ocean. King of the ocean. I'm really sorry, Aquaman.
That's
I love
fine.
you.
It's fine. Alright, next up.
Please let us know. So you still want Superman?
You want Superman's all the way down.
You now have 4 Supermans, Brendan.
Okay.
Okay, next up, more royalty or deity?
Yeah, deity, I suppose. It's Ares from the Superior Foes set.
And he is $8.
$8 dues. Also an unbelievably statted model, if you ask me. But he has a couple traits that are what sets him off, obviously. So he can't be outwit or prop control unless the targeting character has a higher point value or has a deity keyword, which is not easy. When an opposing character takes damage from a close attack, he can give them the slash marker, which is the one we got attached there. And that one deals extra damage whenever they take an action, unless they clear. And when Ares KOs an opposing character, remove an action token from him and heal him 1 click. It's a pretty good model for what he's got. Top dial is 10 charge, 12 with Quake, and 19 invincible, and 4 with exploit weakness, which seems rough to get around. Rough to get around indeed.
Pretty solid.
$8 from XLRS8, thank you.
$8 for Ares.
Doing well.
Sword and an axe, I feel like that's overcompensating. Got a sword and
It's
an
never
axe.
overcompensating.
Pick one
It's
or
time
the other.
to bleed.
They are two
It's
completely
time
different weapons
to
with
bleed.
completely different fighting styles. You
Time to bleed.
You slash and chop. You can't chop and slash.
Oh, he can do it.
You can't.
Ares,
can't.
he's the god of war. He's allowed to do whatever he wants.
Oh, God was a jerk then.
Wow.
He's a dick god of war.
It's rough.
God of war dick.
Alright, I think we're going to close it out.
Alright, yeah, we'll close it.
We got $8. Thank you,
James.
XLRS8.
James has now bought probably $10,000 worth of clicks. Hang on, that's James. James has got Ares. Yeah, James, you are easily the lengthiest buyer today, with Tazi coming in second. With the amount of things we've got, it's great. I love it.
So, last on this little flurry round we had is the Moon Knight.
Moon Knight from ADW.
From ADW, so still modern legal.
And he's $10. Now he's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad at all. I saw a couple people play this piece a few times actually, and it's worked every time.
And he's got like a nice Batman-esque leaning on the gargoyle pose for his figure.
That's it. Once per turn, if another friendly character is damaged from an attack, after action resolve, remove an action token from Moon Knight. Whenever a friendly character is KO'd from an attack after action resolved, you may place Moon Knight in a square that character occupied. So basically, he's an avenging knight.
He's just like, hello.
Hello, I'm going to kill you now.
I am Moonbat.
So it's one of those things that, close combat models tend to lack, which is a way to close the gap fast enough, which is quite nice.
Very solid.
He's got charge and running shot. He's got a stop click with regen and invulnerability at the same time, which you don't usually see. Usually the stop clicks with regen are just stop click and regen, so quite a reasonable piece.
And even with the new rules about stop clicks and regeneration, you can still possibly get 2 clicks back.
100%.
And then hit the stop click again.
Absolutely.
So,
So he's quite a reasonable one. And I like the art style on this one, especially the comic on the back yesterday. It's a little bit more flingy. I don't know, like the other
Flingy?
He seems more Spider-Man-y.
He's a bit flingy.
Yeah, he seems more Spider-Man-y. The other ones always seem more Batman-y.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. He's a bit more free-flowing.
Yes, flingy. Rather than Batman-y. If you get my drift.
I think we might...
Okay, closing out on Moon Knight, not a problem. The flingiest flingster. Alright, shall we dig down over here?
Dig down over there? Yes, I think we should.
For this?
I think so.
I think it's time. We got one more of these to go.
So we've got another Mighty Thor
starter set.
And then we're going for $25.
Starting at $25. Again, one of the things you need, it's a powers and ability card. And a rule card.
Powers and ability, really good maps.
Awesome
excellent
maps.
Figures, the Asgardian shield,
Can't
the
go
50-point Hulk with the insane charge, insane Quake.
Quake, yeah.
Single target Quake is just going to be nasty.
One last one for the day.
Yes, and now who knows if we will ever see these again.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know anybody. I don't think anybody's got them. I think this is definitely the last one around.
I don't know if there are any other sets with currently PACs involved.
No, I don't think there are. No.
This is the only place to get one.
Last one that we've got. Last one that we may see for some time.
Literally, once we sell this, the remaining ones in the world go down a black hole.
We set them on fire.
So
that your value goes up.
Destroyed, so you bought a primo item that we had two of.
We can kill someone. No.
Now you're just going down a dark path. No, we don't want to horrify these poor streaming folks who are taking time out of their day to watch us.
Oh, they're having fun too. I hope.
Yeah. I hope you guys are having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah. Let us know if we are being too annoying or too fixated on eggs.
Definitely.
I mean, I know I'm fixated on eggs.
All right. So I think we're going to come back to this one.
Yeah. All right.
Closing up on this starter set.
Tarzy's having fun. Good to know, mate.
All right. I'll pull out this thing that Chris is dying for me to do. I'm going to pull out a couple other pieces here. You get this one, and how about this bad boy?
Oh, nice.
And how about this one? It's all right. Let me grab some of these cards.
I thought that was a much rarer version of that piece. If you take my meaning.
Yeah, no, you wish.
I was like, I didn't know we had one of them.
Yeah.
I would bid all the money on that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You're gonna have to.
I'll start here.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna have to run this one.
Okay.
Because I want him as well.
Green Lantern of Krypton.
Krypton.
This is from the What If Elseworld set. Sorry, it's Superman as a Green Lantern. How can you go wrong?
He starts at $3, and I'm going to bid, so you're going to have to close it.
Okay, so I'll be closing this one out. It starts at $3. Chris is opening us up with a bid of $5. Green Lantern of Krypton. I think he's quite a cool piece. My only gripe is that first defense power. I wish that he had something better. Oh, well, Brendan, sorry, you got to go higher than that.
Might have been a bit of lag there.
Yeah, there probably is a bit of lag. You should have to smack him down for that one. But he would have bid $5 anyway.
How did I cause the lag?
No, because you hit enter and then enter again.
Oh.
I suppose. But it's okay.
How does that even create... I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, he can't keep up. But that's fine. So, he can be replaced with any Green Lantern or Superman on the sideline, which is nice. He does get charge and ignoring blocking terrain, breaking blocking terrain. When he is the target of a ranged attack, he can use prop control. All of this is really, really great stuff. He also just has the Green Lantern team ability, which is nice. So he can carry a very large group of people. And for the points, a fairly reasonable model. 125, he gets 7 clicks.
I reckon it's very nice.
Not bad at all. I do think he's probably better value at 100 though.
Yeah,
for the 5 clicks, because he starts off with a better defense than what he has. Sorry, Brendan, just in case, there you go. Yeah, the bid is up at $6 at the moment.
$6?
You may have missed where we were, but yes, a very, very cool model, I believe. And a very, like the model itself looks really, really cool, but very understated. My other, all my Kryptonians, he was a great little addition to that, to that collection.
Not too bad at all.
Yeah.
Bid is now at $10.
$10.
I bid
10. 7 range, single lightning bolt, but still quite.
All right, Reverse Flash, he's yours. sorry. I'm sorry if I was the causer of the lag.
No.
Did that cause the lag?
Probably.
Okay.
It's a rare from the set. Alright, I think we'll give it a couple more seconds here. And no more bids. We're ending it. $10.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Well done.
I will take...
No more Supermans. That pile is starting to run. That pile is starting to run out.
No. I'm going to take another 8 Batman.
Didn't realize so many people were after the Superman.
Mm.
Alright, let's give this one a bit of a go. It's another Prime. It's a common Prime. And it is Anarchy.
He is $3.
The Joker's Wild set. Now, I remember this one was a huge meta piece for a while.
Yeah.
This was an unbelievable piece. For one specific trait, at the beginning of the game, you may place up to 6 bomb special markers as described in this card.
We have a bit from James.
4 squares from any starting area and from each other. Those bomb markers at the beginning of your turn, if an opposing character is within 3 squares, roll a d6. That can't be re-rolled. 1 to 3, it's a decoy, you just remove it. But 4 to 6, all characters within 3 squares of this marker are dealt 3 damage. Destroy all adjacent blocking terrain, then remove the marker. So I think that most people were using this in a way to remove terrain from the map. So stopping hiding spots, basically, altogether. And if they got too close, they're taking damage anyway. So it seemed like a really, really good way of changing the map to your favor, I suppose.
Think so, yeah.
Which was quite nasty. And for his points, he's 75 points. He's got prob control, not too bad, with leap climb. Pretty good. You can give him a power action and place a bomb marker. So you can get more than the 6 that you start the game with. But having 6 just placed on the map wherever you go, I really feel like it gives you map advantage.
He would be a solid pauper piece.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're doing a pauper match with commons and uncommons, he would be...
But I feel like in pauper, are you allowed to play primes?
I mean, he's a common.
I suppose.
Is that me splitting the hair too far?
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, he's technically common, but yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, we might close the bid.
Closing it out,
so
$3. Well done. Okay.
Nice. Okay, so it's Anarchy for $3.
So
James is gonna have like 20 pogs. I think he's at like 15 or 12. Yeah,
you know what?
15 or 16 pogs at the moment.
I mean, it's good trade, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, but lots of pogs.
Next up, another Prime on the list. We've got Rival. Bit of an older set, bit of an older Prime, but one that was quite sought after for a while as well.
He's $1. Wow.
$1. Can't beat it. So he, as a trait, ignores characters for movement. When Rival moves at least 1 square and hits 1 or more adjacent characters, he gets a speed token. And when he would be given a speed token, you can roll. If you roll a 6, you get to put 2. What he does with those speed tokens, he can remove. When he's got at least 1, he can use Steel, Energy Shield Deflection, and Hypersonic Speed. As long as he's got 1, he's got those 2 abilities. If he has 3, he can use Impervious. And deals penetrating damage. If he has at least 5, he can use Mind Control as a free action with a range value equal to the number of speed tokens, which is pretty good.
It's not bad. What are his keywords?
So he is Injustice Society, Scientist, and Speedster.
Yes. You know what? I'm putting the bid down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You're getting biddy.
Yeah, I'm getting
for $1,
biddy.
not too bad.
For $1 hair.
I mean,
because I think I may, if I win this, I may give it to my brother.
Oh yeah.
He's a speedster player.
Yeah. That's it. That's a good. It's a good little extra piece, and I like them. It's one of the earlier clear ones that we had. We didn't used to have a lot of clear models in.
It looks real good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that Jay Garrick model.
Yes, I did too. I like Jay Garrick as a Flash overall. I think that's it. I think we're going to close it out. I'll end this one.
You go ahead.
Ending Rival.
And just to be thematic, I'll take the 8 Flash with him.
Perfect.
Okay. Now, all right.
This one again. I know that you want this one, so
yes, I really do.
It's the Batman, but it's a Kryptonian Batman. So this is from the comic where Batman was out of commission, and it was Superman as Batman. So basically a flying Batman, like they had in Elseworlds, but not the flying Batman.
So the bidding is open at $5, and
Starts
this
at
time
5.
I will wait.
Give it some time.
I will wait for this one. I'll be patient.
So what I do like about this guy is it is obviously it's got all the benefits of Batman, minus the Batman team ability. That is the only thing that it's missing.
Yeah, but he's not going to be hiding. He's going to be punching the.
I suppose the answer is he's not actually Batman, so therefore he doesn't get it. But he does have the Superman team ability, which is nice. The one trait that he does have is after actions resolve in which Batman KOs an opposing character, he heals of 1 damage. All right. So we got a bid for 5.
James, I bid now 8.
$8 for Batman. Just Batman. It's kind of I really like the model, and I like the fact that, I don't know if you can tell, but he's got not a real cowl. It's just covered his whole head. The whole face. I suppose nobody wanted to see.
Hopefully he can breathe.
Yeah, I'm sure that he can. I think that the point is that, should anybody see Superman's jawline, they would know, right? That it's not the same person.
It is pretty distinctive, isn't it?
It is.
The brick.
It's classic square, I guess. Yeah, that's it.
Faster than a speeding bullet!
And better than a Batman-y Batman.
Better than a Batman-y Batman.
Alright, looking at $8 at the moment for this piece. $8 dues.
Speeding Bullets Batman was the first chase I got after getting back into the game after a 5-year break.
Ah,
cool.
Nice.
I like that, Tazi.
Very nice.
Good chase to get, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely. And yes, also a chase with a different color base. This was from that Batman chases.
Just the Batman set.
Yeah,
they all had blue.
That's it.
Because there was him, and there's the one where he's in the Suit of Sorrows, which I've got.
Yeah, and the one trudging through the snow.
Trudging through the snow, which is and
yes,
there's Omega Batman, where he's in Return of Bruce Wayne.
That one's cool.
I really want that one day.
All right, I think we can close it up. I'm going to end this one at $8. Well done.
Thank you kindly.
All right, we're getting a little bit long in the stream now, so I think we should whip out some of the bigger guns here.
We're going to whip something up.
Yes. All right, we're going to go for probably the piece that most people are after, I think.
You reckon? Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're 2.5 hours in.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Dot Marble. You know you want it. We know you want it.
And
he's
he
huge.
is open at
$18.
$18.
$18 for Dormammu. Now, I have played with this piece, and I can tell you he is amazing. I feel like I got boned a little bit in the game that I played, and you know who you are. But it was still a fun game. It's a piece that you don't normally get to play. It's a piece that will be a lot of fun when you do get to play it.
And he looks sick
He
as
just looks
hell.
great. It's so much better than so many of the other Colossals that I've seen. Like, he has that black wash, so that he's defined, he's a little bit more specific. He's just a great looking Colossal.
He's like, you've come to bargain, I've come to crush.
One of the last Colossals though, really.
Yeah.
Like, they stopped making them Colossal like this after this set, so... 350 at his max points is not too bad either, considering the size of, the dial it is.
Well, we have a hit from James for $18.
$18, that's nice starting bid.
It's a very, very sexy piece.
Very cool, very worthwhile on the
I don't
board.
mind the Colossal Retaliation on him.
No.
His stats are high that he's durable. He's got a 19 defense, I think.
So I'll give this a bit of a read. So place him so that he can make a close attack targeting the chosen character and all other characters within 2 squares. This attack ignores shape change, super senses, and mystics. Each hit character is dealt 2 penetrating damage instead of normal damage. After actions resolve, you may place any number of single base hit characters in each other's squares. So you just basically have to shuffle the board around, which is nice. And you get to lay them out the way you want. So I think that's a reasonable Colossal Retaliation. And for that, he's 35 points for that, which is pretty good. I think that's it. We are probably calling it 18.
Okay.
XLRS8, you got it, son. Well done.
Okay, I'm just putting a reminder in the Facebook group that we're streaming Nationals Auction.
Okay, we have probably down to the last couple pieces in here, I think. one. This one.
Oh, wow, that's a very unflattering picture of me on our thumbnail. That was my single most wanted piece until recently when Terry managed to score me one. Congrats, James. Oh, good on you, Terry, for getting him one, and good on you, Tazi, for getting a Dormammu. Everyone should have one in their lives.
Yes.
I think.
I think so too.
Oh, he's missing a bit. The bit that goes under him.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's here in the
Yeah.
box. Okay.
So while you get that, let's go with the one we've already done.
Yes, correct. Let's revisit that one.
We have another zombie Red Skull. Someone was after him before, because I think, did James win him and then someone else was bidding?
I think Tazi won him and I think Brendan was after it. So this is your next chance, Brendan.
Next chance, so
just got to plug this in. Excuse the camera shake for a moment here. I'm just going to plug my phone
But he was starting, I think, at 20, yes. So the Red Skull zombie starts at 20 doll hairs.
Yep.
This is the last one we've got, and quite possibly the last one in existence. It's another black hole situation. It's pretty good. Oh, are we good?
Kind of. Plugging my phone in seems to have...
Alright, we have a hit from Brendan for 20. Brendan is going for the Red Skull zombie at 20. It's a very, very nice zombie.
Sorry guys, this is... Sorry for all the shaking. I'm going to try to...
Is it unbalancing itself?
Yeah, because of the battery. That's okay. We'll...
Oh, it's not going to last long.
It's okay. We got it.
Alright.
Alright. Red Skull Zombie, Brendan at $20. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Alright.
I think that's it. I think we can probably close that one out too.
Closed? Alright.
Because we've had this one already once before. Well done, Brendan.
Nice. So I think we might be out of Supermans.
Yes.
Maybe. So maybe, Brendan, if there's an alternate Pog you would like besides Superman, I'm pretty sure we're out.
Have to choose something else, but
Choose
we'll get to that.
Pog. We have plenty of all the others.
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver, okay.
Coming with his Cyclone base.
Now, he might have just gone out of circulation, but he's still a killer
100%.
figure. He's lethal brutalness.
Yeah. So
and he starts at how much, sorry?
He is, I'm sorry. I had him
$6.
$6 for that. He has a thing where he can attack people from the marker that he leaves. So he can move past, well done, XLRS 8, $6 so far. He can basically leave the marker behind, make an attack from there, and it's a flurry, which is unbelievable in and of itself. So it's a very, very good, very, very easy ability. I also really enjoy the comic cover on the back. $8 from XLRS 8.
8 from XLRS 8. He was... If he was in Modern this year, I would be...
Looking out for him.
I would be using him in my Nats team. Because I got him, I think, last year after Nats happened.
I'm going to fiddle with this a little bit. I need to let the camera charge. But I need to balance this stand a little better.
Still going with Quicksilver. Current $8 hairs for James. Speeds. And he leaves the speed marker and punches people. Okay.
We'll try it this way.
A little bit longer. Man, it just doesn't want to sit with you no matter. It's a cable. It shouldn't be that.
I know, but as soon as I plug it in...
It's like 1
there we go.
milligram of... we're good? I'll bend in like...
No, there we go. Okay.
Like Neo. Okay, we're charging. We're good. It's looking bad
A
there.
little bit of a different angle, but that's okay.
Alright, are we gonna...
Yeah, I think we call it. I think we're at $8. Brendan seems like he retracted his message.
I think he was writing Superman for the Pog and then realised we'd said a different one. So,
that's it, $8.
Quicksilver, okay. Bloody hell, James.
Okay. Moving on to... Kingpin. From the AD Dubs. One of the, furniture crew from this set.
Furniture crew.
There's so many people in chairs and so many people just standing around with furniture in this set.
And he's open at $2.
It's $2. Very straightforward, super rare.
Oh,
he is.
Yeah, he is. But still.
Okay. When Kingpin takes damage, he takes a maximum of 1, unless he's the only character in force. So he only takes 1 damage, which is quite nice.
Very, very nice.
And you want to move over a little bit. Sorry, I had to adjust the camera there a little bit. So he only ever takes 1 damage unless he's the last person, which is nice. I remember playing a game. Yes, Tarzan You and I played a good game with this.
I love this Kingpin.
Yeah. He's great.
All caps love, yep.
He can use leadership, give him a power action, choose a friendly character within 8 squares, and that character can use exploit weakness. It doesn't even need to be line of fire. It's just within 8 squares. So he can give anyone in your force, a friendly character, exploit weakness, which is great. And 75 points, unbelievable. $2.
Nice looking figure.
Yeah. Public Death Crew. $2.
Tazi's down.
Tazi, well done.
Yeah, it's happening.
Alright.
$2 hairs.
I like the little added sticker there with the wife.
Yeah, Victoria.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Chunky model. Good. Chunky model.
Makes me want to go read the, I can't let him go unbidded upon. Fair enough. Fair enough. No.
Saving his face.
No, I like you thinking, Tazi.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's it. I think we can probably close it out at $2. Well done. Tazi, thank you.
Okay.
Bit of a weird one now.
I see what you did there.
Ha because it's the weird.
I need his...
I'm sorry, he's at the bottom here.
Yeah, can you give me the... $3 hairs.
Bidding starts at $3 for the weird.
Didn't I trade him in?
I think you may have.
I think I did way back when.
Yeah.
He's one of the first con exclusives.
He's got one of these unbelievable eyes. I don't understand.
You know, if no one's going to bid on him, I'm going to bid on him.
You take him back for $3?
I'll take him back for $3.
He has a really strange ability, which is that he can only move certain directions based on a roll.
Excuse me, his ability's not strange, it's weird.
I'm sorry, it's a really weird ability. But it's cool. It's fun to play with. It's one of those pieces that's just straight up fun.
He's nuts.
Yes,
yeah,
I
fun
agree.
piece, Brendan. You're right.
Exactly right.
He's crazy.
At the beginning of the game, place the weird on the map so that his left hand is pointing along a direct line, facing to the nearest map edge. This indicates the direction he's facing. When the weird is moved or placed, he remains facing along the same direct line. During the beginning of your turn, you may give the weird a move action as a free action, but with a locked speed value of 4, and only to move in the direct line he's facing. When he does, an action's resolved, the weird may change his facing to any direct line. It's pretty weird, but pretty cool. I like it.
I'm betting on him.
Oh yeah? Okay, here we go. $3.
$3.
From the old guy over here.
I'm not that old. I'm younger than you.
Yeah, the old guy.
The old guy.
But he doesn't have super senses.
Sorry to interject, but I'm up to 16 wins. Is it possible to get 4 of each pod, or is all of them run out? No, that should be doable.
It should be fine.
That should be fine.
We'll just we'll recalculate through once we finish this whole thing.
I think
the only one I think that's run out is Superman.
I think is well and truly gone.
Yeah.
Or if not, there's like one left. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't think so.
You should be able to at least get 2, if not 3 of each.
I would say at least.
I'm pretty sure we can do at least 3, but
100%.
we will do our best.
Yeah.
I think everyone who's bid so far has gotten one of everything except for Ben, who's only gone the one thing. Paul, I've seen better cam girls. Thanks, Paul. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, and appreciate you watching. Hello.
Alright, I think that's it. I think we can call it. I think Chris is the only one that bid, so we'll give that to Chris.
I will take my weirdness back.
Alright. One last big one here. Let's try this one again. It is...
Learn to spell, Christopher. I've seen worse. Thanks, Darcy. That makes me really feel good about myself.
That's it. Alright. We got the Deadpool Mercjet one more time. This is our second one and last Colossal of the day.
On the Mercjet.
Yes. The last Mercjet.
I think this is another one if no one's going to go for it. I'm going to have to give it
The bidding starts at $6 for this bad boy.
Mercjet, Merc. Only
yeah, I like that. Fair.
Thanks, James. Alright, Mercjet's up to $6.
Second Mercjet starting at $6. Last Colossal for the day. We're getting very, very thin. This is about
we're getting close to
the very last couple pieces here.
Oh, we got it off from
thank
Ben.
you, $6.
I might sweeten that pot a little and go for $8.
Oh.
I'm not really a Deadpool fan, but the piece looks really cool.
It does look cool, especially the flames at the back there.
I want the Quinjet now. I never got the Quinjet because I came in when Age of Ultron I think was ending and I missed that OP. So this is the closest I'll get to having... Okay, with $10 from Ben.
Very nice.
Alright, I'm prepared for this. Nice.
12.
Good stuff. 12 for me.
Right.
Brendan, we're still waiting for a pog from you for Red Skull. So one that's not Superman. Anyone that's not Superman.
Anything that's not Superman.
Particularly if you want Batman. There are lots of Batmans. 15 from Ben. Okay, let's go this nanny. And then I think that might be my limit.
$20 for
Alright, Ben, if you want to beat me on 20, it's yours. Usually when there's someone on a webcam holding miniature plastic vehicles, it's an auction. Too true.
Nice.
Not that I've seen many. Superman apes or anything if you're out. Alright, I'm giving you a Batman, Brendan. Because we are out of Supermans. So you're the
No
Batman
apes.
No
Superman apes.
Superman apes left.
This is it. Can you beat him on 20,
Can you beat
Ben?
me on 20, Ben? If you do that, there we go. 22.
It's all yours, pal,
Yeah,
I think.
that's going to be it. I can't beat that.
Alright.
Alright,
And
going
last
once.
bids.
Going twice. Going 3. 3 1/4. Sold.
Ben
to
Jones.
Mr. Ben Jones.
22, thank you very much.
Very nice.
This is it.
Let us know which pog you would like that is not Superman. Ben Jones, who got the Merc Jet.
So we're going to go down through here for a couple of these. We're going to go another lightning round with the final...
Punish a pog, no worries,
good,
Ben.
thank you. With the final sets of ID cards that we have. These are all the ID cards that were not $1. So this will just take a couple seconds to line up each one, but we'll do the same thing. First one to call it is the person who's going to get it.
Yep.
I'm just going to double check here that I haven't accidentally put anything in the wrong pile.
You're getting all the dollar ones out?
Yes.
Yep, cool.
Okay, so let's take a look. First up, we've got
First
Namor.
up, we have Namor, and he is...
$5.
$5 hairs. First in,
best dressed for the Namor ID card.
And I believe is he an OP ID card?
No, I think this is just a con.
A con one,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
correct.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's got a
The
bronze
WizKids,
symbol
yeah.
on the back.
that's it. Namor for 5.
Namor for $5 hairs.
He has...
His real name, in case you didn't know, is Namor Mackenzie.
Correct.
I don't know what the joke is there, but
It's
his name.
it's Mackenzie.
And what's his inspiration?
Modify combat values by +1 when occupying water terrain. Not very usable in every map, but could be worse.
Could pair well with King Aquaman.
Quackaman.
Alright, might leave it there.
Alright, moving on from
Moving
Namor.
on. Who we got next?
Red Hulk.
Red Hulk, who is
$2.
$2 hairs.
First in best dress for Red Hulk.
Yes. And there's a couple of very nice Red Hulks that are still out there at the moment. It's the one from...
XRS
okay.
8.
We have a bite.
Done.
So, let me just add that to the list, James. ID. Red Hulk. Yep.
Alright, next up we got Daredevil,
Daredevil.
who is $3. Now, we actually have 2 of these. So we got 2 chances, depending on how this goes. This is also a con one, so it might be a little bit more tasty for some people. But Daredevil, $3, and we can bring in a second one if this one gets taken.
Yep. Daredevil. What's the inspiration? I think it's to give you enhanced movement and targeting
And
through
leap
hindering.
climb.
And leap climb.
Yeah, correct.
Nice.
So leap climb and all the movement in the world, and targeting. I
All the
hindering, ignoring.
shooting and hindering. Alright, one for James.
One for James.
One for James. And do we have
We have secondsies on a Daredevil.
Secondsies on Daredevil. How much was Red Hulk? Red Hulk was 2.
Yeah.
We have a second Daredevil.
No takers.
Going once. Going twice.
Alright, let's move it on.
Nah, that's cool.
Next up, we got Power Girl.
Power Girl.
She is $2 for the Power Girl ID.
And she gives you the inspiration of modify attack by +2 when making a close combat attack. So that was similar to another one we sold before.
There's a couple that have that same ability.
We have one from James and one from Tazi.
Timing on that one's a little tricky.
That came in, they literally came in at the same time, so...
Should we take? We can take a bid on this one, guys, between you two.
Yeah,
we can go up.
We'll take a bid.
We can go. It was legitimately the same time.
Yeah, like we're watching, it's like, bam.
So if Someone want to go $3 on this one?
$3 and it's yours. First in, best dressed.
I think my cat is attacking things behind me.
Oh, really?
James can have a Tarzy's out. All right, James.
Oh, no. Oh, well, hang on. They're both out. James says
okay.
I'm out, and Tarzy says
Tarzy,
one of the two of you is going to take it.
Well, Tarzy, if you want it, you're in because James bowed out first. Amazing.
All right, I think we'll give it to James.
James, it is $2. Well done.
That was beautiful.
That was great. One of the problems I
love
suppose.
how gentlemanly you both were about that.
Hosting auctions online.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
No, you have it. No, you have it.
James can still have it. Okay. Next up.
Okay.
We got Rick Jones.
Rick Jones. Here we go.
He's $2.
Okay. Nice stuff.
Rick
yes,
Jones.
$2. That's not a bid, by the way. That's me saying how much he is.
Yes.
I'm not bidding on Rick Jones.
We just need somebody to put their hand in, and they've got it. It's first come, first serve.
I have no Rick Jones piece to play with that.
No. I remember that was a really cool Rick Jones.
The chase from Avengers Assemble was nasty. Done for James. Ben, sorry.
You're in.
Done for Ben.
Okay.
He's got him for $2 hairs. Ben, let me know which pog you'd like. That's not Superman. So ID Rick Jones for 2. Okay. Next ID card.
Last ID card.
Last ID card. My apologies.
It is Constantine.
And he is
$3.
$3 hairs.
There's also a con exclusive.
Again, sorry, that's not my bid. I'm just putting the price up. Although, what's his inspiration?
So this one can use Mystic's team ability, which is it's pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
You know, it's not bad. It's alright.
Pretty delicious. Constantine.
There's a nice Constantine from Trinity War,
yes.
And I think was there one recently? Or there's the rabbit one with the bombshell Zatanna, which doesn't count. But yeah, I don't know.
All right, I think we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
All right.
Yeah, Ben, just let us know which pog you're after for Rick Jones.
Last couple bits and pieces in here, really.
Getting down.
All right, let's go a big head round.
A big head round.
You know the big heads.
Okay. All right.
Zilius Zox and Gallius Zed. Let's start with Gallius Zed, shall we?
And that's the Black Lantern.
The Black Lantern Gallius Zed.
And can you scroll up for me?
He's $10.
10. No, he's not.
No? Am I looking at the wrong one?
Yeah, you're looking at the wrong one.
I was looking at the wrong one.
He's
$30. You wish he was $10. I wish he was $10. There we go. Gallius Zed. He's a zombie. Fat face. Look at him. How can you say no to that face? You literally can't because all of him is face. I also like his really tiny arms, man. Like that makes this guy. This guy's
and
arms.
he's not flying either. All the other ones, like the Red Lantern and Green Lantern,
yeah.
Zilius, all fly. He does not fly.
But look at the arm difference. Cute little schmangies.
Schmangy?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling
What the hell is a schmangy?
That's a schmangy.
Is that like a...
Look at his little hands.
A Yiddish term for tiny arms?
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? He's got tiny arms. Gallius Zed.
I think you guys might have mixed up the prices on the spreadsheet. The green one was the SR Prime.
Yeah, that's it.
Not sure which pogs are left. Have Bats and Punisher, so the other
Spider-Man.
ones help to set. We'll give you Spider-Man. So you currently, Ben, have a Batman, a Punisher, and a Daredevil. So I think with that, if you've got... Yeah, you've got all of them except Superman. Superman were unfortunately out. So, but hang on. We may have made a boo-boo.
No.
Okay.
No boo-boos. Yeah, no, I think it's good. With the B.
Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah. And I am genuinely worried if we... No, we're good. We're good. I'm pretty sure we're good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Black Lantern. But if I think we're probably going to call it because it doesn't look like anybody's bidding on.
No, I think not.
So we'll pull that one, and we'll go for Zilius Zox.
Hang on.
Oh,
you're running ahead of me.
Sorry.
Bidding open Zilius Zox. You're gonna have to scroll.
He's $3. It's the Red Lantern.
He's freaking scary again.
Yeah, unbelievable for 3. This is my favorite one. Not only because he's a Red Lantern, but because he's got a really, really great ability. $3. Bite tokens on his card equal to his printed damage value minus the d6 roll. So give him a free action, remove 2 bite tokens, and he gets to make another close combat attack, which can roll into each other quite nicely. But he's one that has his defense in quite a funny way. So his defense ability isn't very good, but he has shape change and super senses. He starts with his rage, which most other Red Lanterns don't. But he's got shape change and toughness on his damage, which is kind of different, a little bit weird.
Nice.
But yeah, pretty cool. Not too bad.
Should we close the window on that one?
I think Tarzi's going to take it away for $3.
Tarzi.
And I think that's it. I think we might be...
From the... I think we've got a few more things.
Oh, I mean, there's a couple pieces here, yeah?
Oh, Jesse Code asks, when is Oz Nationals? Australian Nationals are happening on the last weekend of August, so it's on the 25th and 26th of August, I believe, Saturday, Sunday, at Good Games Hurstville. And there's event details about all the stuff they're running across the weekend on the HeroClix Australia Facebook page. There's an event already up there with everything you need there. But yeah, that last weekend in August, 25th, 26th, I will be there. I'll probably be playing the Losers League on the Sunday, so if anyone else wants to jump in on that, you're very welcome to.
Okay, let me just get all these cards. These are the last...
I've got to add to Tarzi's slots.
Pieces.
Zilius Zox. That many. Okay.
These are the last pieces that we have.
What's his ability? Nah.
Okay, I'll start from this side.
Yep.
This is it, guys. Okay, thank you so much for taking part today.
Yes,
We're really, I'm super impressed with how well we've done.
I'm super, really glad that you guys have all shown up for this.
We really appreciate it. And I'm sure the people from outside the state also really appreciate it. So, last couple pieces here. Let's start with the hood.
The hood, he's going for $2.
$2 reduce for this hooded bad boy. I remember somebody playing this a little while ago. Somebody hasn't played in a long time, but he ignores elevation, which is nice.
He's pretty rough with the Mystics too.
Yes.
Mystics team ability.
But the hood can use sidestep stealth when he has no action tokens. Lines of fire can't be drawn to him if they're more than 3 squares away. So you've really got to be up close and personal with this guy, otherwise you're not doing anything with him. So quite a fun piece to play. He also has... But yes, correct. It just is what it is. Impervious, when the stick is real, he gets to stop and gets impervious on that stop, which again, and he's got a very high point and a very low point. It costs 70 and 220, which is a little bit different, I suppose. But I think we're going to call it. Nobody's jumping at this one. Okay.
No more blue.
Not a problem. Here comes the Advocate.
Oh, anyone playing the hand, you want this guy.
Yes, he's the one you need.
So, scroll down for me. How much is the Advocate?
Oh, he's under...
Oh, he's not there.
That's why I scrolled up.
Well, he's not there either. Oh, wow. Apparently he's $200. No, he's not.
Oh.
Hold, please. Sorry.
Lost him in the mixture of everything that was happening. So $2.
$2?
$2 for the Advocate.
$2 for the Advocate.
He's the daredevil in the hand, basically.
From a What If set.
Yeah.
He's nice. He's pretty solid, especially
very cool.
if you're running
Tarzi at $2. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Figuring, which is great for a smoke cloud.
Very nice.
And before the Advocate is given a non-free action, you may place him in a square and use the room to within 3 squares of line of fire, so he can jump and then make the attack.
So you know what I reckon? You pair him with Unseen Infinity, who does the phasing teleport with a free smoke cloud.
He gets a lot of movement free in that case.
I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon that could do well. So
pretty solid.
Yeah, really good Murdoch. Brendan, totally agree. good. And yeah, anyone who's running Mystical, the team ability Mystical,
He's got
Mystics. He's the hand, so if you've got Chair Devil, he's good for that.
$3
from
Ben.
Ben. Okay.
Very nice. He's the hand, assassin, and mystical. It's quite good.
Assassin's an interesting keyword. I haven't seen.
I've never seen anybody play assassins or.
$5 from Tazi.
$5 from Tazi. Very nice. Getting up there. No, and a cool looking model too.
He looks like he should be in a 70s hell movie. Like he's just the devil come to kill you. Literally.
Yeah.
The devil.
That's cool.
Yeah. No, he's good stuff.
Alright. Ben, unless you're going to beat that 5, here we go with
$6.
$6.
Ben's
Nice.
in there, he's hanging on. Okay.
He's got a sword. I honestly never noticed it before. For some reason, I didn't pay any attention to his star. 7 from Tazi.
Okay.
You got a little ninja star in the hand as well.
Yeah, if you've got the Chase Daredevil from ADW, the Chair Devil.
Chair Devil, yeah.
He's a hand who spins out all the hand ninjas. It's not, I reckon.
Reasonable point value, 60 points.
65 points, and he starts with 11 attack and
willpower and exploit weakness. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Alright, windows closing soon. We're at $7 for the advocate. Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Tazi takes it home for $7.
Tazi gets it for $7, dude.
Well done.
Very, very nice. I expect to see him with a Chair Devil.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Okay. Probably not the most favoured one based on his base, but it's the Spectre.
Can you scroll?
Sorry.
Yep, cool.
$2 for the Spectre, but he is in Sketch. Hopefully nobody's too offended by it. It's one of the cooler pieces as a sketch, I think, based on the fact that he is dead.
Nice.
So I'm okay
and,
with it.
And the thing is, if you really aren't a fan of the sketch, just repaint him.
You can paint him. Really, he only needs his cloak. We can say that colour. His skin can say that colour. So,
or maybe has he got the domino mask on? You'd probably have to paint that as well, the eye mask.
Yeah. Some work really well. That's just amazing.
Oh my god.
The best. But that's because they match the comic.
Evil.
Yeah.
Evil skins.
That's it. So he is 40 points of unbelievableness with their team ability, which is quite nice. And the JSA trait, which is a simpler time, so they get to share their abilities with each other. And he gives super senses, but he's 12 phasing teleport, 18 with super senses. It's not a bad.
And shape change.
And shape change.
Shop change.
Shop change. Alright, going once, I think, to Tazi.
Done.
That's it.
Just flip the backside of him in guacamole before each game. Oh, I mean, if you like guacamole, that's probably a way to go.
Alright. Let's have a bit of a double here.
Okay, are we doing them together as one?
No, but we one after the other, I suppose.
Yeah, okay. Anyone who's a fan of villains? We're doing some of this.
This Baron is $2.
Baron is 2.
It's Baron Strucker.
Baron Strucker from Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Correct. This is the one when he takes damage from an attack and actions resolve, deal a penetrating damage to the attacker and each opposing character within 2 squares of the attacker. So hitting him is not fun.
No, it's really not.
Not fun at all. $2. Each time another friendly character with the Hydra keyword is KO'd by an opposing character, modify the combat values of all friendly characters with the Hydra keyword by +1 until the next turn. So, revenge, hatred, Baron Zucker.
All the paths to the
Strucker.
side.
I said Zucker.
You said Baron Zucker.
Berg.
Ew. No.
Facebook.
No.
Yes, he's very, very cool.
Love this figure, he's so fantastic. Yeah, he is.
Leadership, perplex.
Oh, here we go. James is in.
James is in for 2. Very nice.
Baron Strucker. I feel like you could do something with him with the Hydra Cap, who turns all the Avengers into, and because there are a lot of really cheap Avengers now.
Yes,
turn them into Hydra with him.
Yeah. I haven't seen a Hydra Cap in a long time, actually. God, I hated him.
I love him. I used him in Nats last year. He was great.
God, he's annoying.
His little defense shield thing
Yes.
pissed so many people off. Great.
That's actually a good idea. It could work quite
I always imagine him saying Hogan.
Hogan.
As in Hogan from Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah, I think that's what you mean.
I'm guessing that's because he's German. Yeah. Sorry.
No, well done.
That's good. If that's what.
All right, Excellent Estate's going to take it for $2.
Go. All yours, Jamie, and then we open up the next Baron, who's a little more sought after.
It's a Baron Zemo.
Baron Zemo, and he's going for $12.
A non-sketch version of Baron Zemo. I can't remember who it is. Always has a sketch version. But there's a Baron Zemo here for 12. And he has a very cool ability because he's also a Thunderbolts, which helps a lot good guy teams too. But other friendly characters with the Masters of Evil or Thunderbolts keyword can use sidestep and modify their attack values by +1.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty great.
Pretty good with a Deadpool. You know, I think it's XLRS 8 that has this in sketch.
Pretty sure.
That's what I'm thinking about. Now
this is a Baron.
Yeah, that's it. Baron Zemo can use leadership and outwit. When he uses leadership and succeeds, you can remove an action token from each adjacent friendly character with Masters of Evil or Thunderbolts instead. Pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Pretty tasty. Any takers on this guy for $12?
Baron Zemo.
Last
highlights of the Superior Foes set.
I agree.
Jamie, do you want to swap your sketch over for the one? Color variant? Yeah. You can barely see that. It's like this big. You gotta do close camera.
Alright, I think we're gonna call it.
I call it? Okay, cool. I love my T-bolts. This dude is essential. Yes. Yes, he is.
Next up on the list, Spider-Man.
The most sought after piece today.
Is she?
She's not on there either. Oh man.
I think she must have come in late. That's why. There's a couple of pieces that got added in.
No, that's cool.
A little bit later. It's $1. Starting bid of $1.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Does whatever a Spider-Man can.
She's got.
And her movement power, her attack power, is she can use Incapacitate, and when she does, hit characters can't move until your next turn. $1 for
$1. That's it.
Nice. Very nice. She was one of the first rares I got from What If?
Yes.
And if I were a player of the Spider family, a new challenger. Yeah.
I think it's a cool model, man.
Good.
I think it's pretty great. But yeah, her ability is good. She uses Incapacitate. When she does, hit characters can't move until your next turn. That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
She incapacitates, stops them from moving altogether. I think Tarzy's going to take
Tarzy, all yours.
The last piece. This is literally it, guys.
Alright.
So before we get too far into this, let me... Oh, you're bidding on this, aren't you? Because you hate this one.
Because I hate him and I want to own him.
Yeah, fair enough. This is the bane of his existence for a long time. I played this piece a lot. It's Darkseid. One of the cooler Darkseids. This is the one from Slosh.
Yeah, it's a really good.
With the base ability of ignoring...
You're going to start the bidding.
I will start it momentarily.
Yeah.
With the base abilities of ignoring everything, basically, except for elevation. So let me bring it up. Bidding... How do you usually type this?
Just bidding open and then Darkseid and whatever the price is.
Okay, Darkseid. How much is he?
He is $5 here.
$5. Alright, here we go. The bidding is open.
Alright.
On Darkseid.
I will wait a moment before I bid.
Fair.
I promise.
So this one, he's 10 range with 2 lightning bolts. Unbelievable. He ignores basically everything. Friendly characters with the Apocalypse keyword and not named Darkseid modify their attack and damage values by +1 when they have 1 action token. So that's just straight up great. I used to use this a lot against him, that's why he doesn't like it. When Darkseid is dealt penetrating damage, it can be reduced. If Darkseid didn't use Outwit during your last turn, his powers can't be countered, which is also great. When he's got no action tokens, he can use Running Shot and ignores characters. If he has 1 action token, he can use Phasing Teleport, and when he does, he may be given a ranged combat attack as a free action. Okay, that's what I say. Okay, so really, his Phasing Teleport, he goes Phasing Teleport for 11, and then has a range of 10, so it's 21 range on this thing, and 5 damage with 12 attack, and you really can't beat 21 range. There's nowhere you can hide unless you're hiding behind elevated terrain. That is legitimately the only way to escape this guy's wrath. So I'm enjoying this guy. We're at $10 now from this gentleman here.
I must possess this power. I must.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
James
good.
Is out.
James is out. All right, I think.
You really don't want to give it to me, do you?
$500. No. Okay, I think we're gonna close it up.
Thank you kindly.
All right, Chris wins that one. That's it, guys.
That's the end.
Let's calculate this up real quick while you give a little bit of a talk to them about
eggs.
What happens next. No, talk about eggs.
Not talk about eggs.
Don't talk about eggs.
Don't talk about eggs. Okay. So what happens next is we are going to calculate how much you've all spent. First of all, thank you very, very much for those of you who have bought pieces today, those of you who bid, those of you who just checked out the stream casually. There were a few of you who said hi in the chat. Sorry we didn't reply to everybody. But what we're going to do is calculate everyone's totals. If you can get in contact with us as soon as possible through our email address underthedial@gmail.com. So that's UNDERTHEDIAL. I had to remember how to spell our title @gmail.com. You get in touch with us with your details, and whether you're posting or not, we'll let you know how much you owe and how many figures you've got, and then we will do an exchange of goods and commerce, and then from that total we get from everybody, half of it will go to recoup the figures that were bought today, the initial cost, and the other half will go towards helping some folk who are coming interstate to play at the Nationals for HeroClix, which, as we said before, are happening in the last weekend of August, the 25th and 26th, at Good Games Hurstville.
One thing to keep in mind here, guys, obviously we don't have the full list of players that are coming.
No.
If you are coming from out of state, please also email us.
Yes.
When you purchase whatever your accommodation is, once you're here, we're going to give you the money. Obviously, we trust people, but we just want to make sure that we're giving it to the people that actually make the trip. So once you're here, we'll be splitting out the money as literally divided by the number of people that are here. So
and we're hoping for a big turnout. We want everyone to come and play this amazing game.
Okay.
So
pretty annoyingly close to something. No worries. Thanks for taking part.
Thank you so much, Tazi.
Final number, because I'll donate the last couple bucks. It's $600 we've raised today. Thank you so much, guys. That
is
really,
all
really
thanks
amazing.
to you guys.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for supporting this scene, this awesome game scene. You guys are fantastic.
Exactly. I'm going to write the email address in here one more time. So that is $300 that we're going to give straight to the guys who are traveling from out of state. So it doesn't matter if you don't want it. If you're coming from out of state, you deserve it. So
yes.
We will be splitting it up between everybody who makes the trip.
I think it's mostly thanks to James.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
It's thanks to everybody.
Thanks to everyone.
Everybody who partook.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to say again is just thank you to Good Games, who's running the event there today. If you're there playing, they're also going to be chipping in some money from their sales today. So thank you to that as well. And we'll come back with a final tally, I suppose, a couple of days from now, once we know what that is. So again, the email's down there in the chat. Email us if you bid on something today and you won, and we will organize with you what payment's going to look like, how shipping's going to look. So thank you again.
Thank you so much.
And if you like our channel, obviously hit subscribe, hit the bell. We're going to be doing some more shows. This one took a little bit of preparation, so we've been a little bit lax.
Yeah, this is why we haven't done an episode in probably a good few weeks.
Yeah.
But we have stuff. Yeah. Oh, hi from Hurstville. Hello, Hurstville. Hello.
And we did film something that didn't turn out the way we wanted it, so we had to get rid of it.
We tried a new filming technique and it didn't work, so
bad.
We're sorry.
All right.
Oh, hi again from Hurstville. Hi.
Hello. All right, that's it. We're out.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. So we've been Under the Dial.
Yes. Until next time.
I'm Chris, by the way. We probably didn't introduce ourselves.
No, we didn't. I'm
You gotta.
here we go.
Stop.
Bye.
Yes, we want to.